Boom, 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 boom! Chanka, lads and lasses. How's it going, everyone? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with a cheeky little video for you, lads and lasses. Today, it's obviously a watch-along for the United versus Bournemouth game at Old Trafford. Come on, United! Time to smack up the cherries here, and unfortunately banish them probably back down to the Championship. But, you know, it's just crumbled for Bournemouth recently, hasn't it? United obviously in a good run of form. We've probably come back from lockdown looking like one of the best teams in the league. Bournemouth, one of the worst. You'd expect us to absolutely smash them to little pieces, wouldn't you? But obviously football is not like that, so we'll see how it goes. We've been in tremendous form. We played some tremendous football over the last few games, and Bournemouth just haven't. I'm going for 5-0 to Manchester United, by the way, today, everybody. That is my prediction beforehand. You know, the last 3 games, I've managed to get all of the predictions right. I haven't had a bet on it, actually. Shit. I should have at least had a quid on that or something. Otherwise, if it comes up now, I'm going to be pissed off. But yeah, anyway. So I'm going for 5-0, lads and lasses. How do you guys think it's going to go today? Let us know in the comments section. It's great to see a bunch of you in here already. Let me just give it a cheeky little refresh and see who is in here, because really appreciate all of you that have been stopping by and waiting for me to start. Little bit late going today. Unfortunately, the timer that we were using last time, for some reason, just shat the bed. So no timer today. I was trying to fix that, but there's no time. No time, lads and lasses. So that's just how it is. But anyway, JP, how you doing, JP? Ryan Berberspin 9, what's going on, my friend? Alex, how you doing? The Rinconator, he says, cheers, Pig. Good to see you, mate. Kayak says 3-1. Is that Kayak? I think it is. Kayak 3-1. Clan J says 4-1. JP says 2-0. Neil Duffin's actually going for 6-0. The Duffinator feeling pretty optimistic about that one. Hey, look, Bournemouth got trounced last time out, 4-1 against shitting Newcastle United. I mean, how gash do you have to be to lose 4-1 to Newcastle United? Freaking Almiron scored. You know what I mean? It's a shit day at the office when freaking Almiron's getting on the score sheet. That guy's gash. So I just think, what the hell's going on with Bournemouth, mate? You know, they've got players not wanting to play for them at the moment. Eddie Howe's done tremendous with the team, to be fair, over the years, keep them up there, sort of like a Premier League staple last 5-6 years. But it looks like it's going to be their time to go down, and United are going to hand out the battering that I think is going to see them down. That's just my thoughts anyway. What do you guys think about it? Yeah, great to see you all in here. Illy United, Devil of a Red, shout out to you, my friend. G Wolf United's going 3 or 4-0. Demas Official, how you doing as well, Demas? Mark Toivonen in the gaff. How you doing, Mark Toivonen? Good to see you as well, my friend. He says, Pig, you got to get on the fan cams. Kerry Wells says, no time like the present. And Trains W says, wait, will the live picture from the game be on here? Absolutely not, mate. It's just commentary, mate. It says watch along on the thing. This is just like a YouTube watch along where we commentate on the game and watch along with the game. Alex says he thinks it's going to be 3-0. Ryan Berberspin says he really wants Rashford to score. So let's just have a quick look at the team, lads and lasses. Thank you for your predictions and stuff there, everyone. It's a strong-looking side from United, to be fair. It's basically just the same old thing from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as last time. If you look at the lineup, it's very strong. David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw completing the back line. Then we've got Pogba and Matic. We've got Greenwood, Bruno Fernandez and Rashford across the 3 in behind Tony Martial. So it's the strongest side that we have seen. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like I said a couple of games ago, knows his strongest side now, and it's this one. So I think that's fair to say, because he's selected it. He's keeping the faith with these players, even though, you know, Bournemouth shouldn't be taken lightly, I guess, because they are a decent team who usually have actually, you know, they've caused a couple of upsets against us before. But the fact is, these players maybe are in need of a rest. That was the argument. So is it the correct decision to actually play these guys? What do you guys think about? I think it's a freaking awesome team we've got together right now. Matic has been brilliant recently. He just provides you with that solid base in the centre of the midfield there to allow the people like Pogba and Bruno to create. And it's sensational, man. It's working out really, really well. I want to give a massive, massive, massive shout out actually to Gungchi, who's watching from over in Taiwan. And he sent a donation over, and I want to say, Gungshi, thank you so much for that, my friend. He says, 5-0 win for us today, Pig. I feel it in my very loins. So thank you so much for sharing there, Gungshi. And you know what? I have to agree with you, my friend. I'm going 5-0 as well. Like I said, that is my prediction. It's a bold prediction. We saw Bournemouth last time out against Newcastle United getting trounced 4-1. And we also saw Manchester United last time out doing very, very good, scoring multiple goals and battering up Brighton, was it? Yeah, I've bloody forgotten already. But Brighton, and before that, Sheffield United smacking them up with our strongest teams out. So it's looking fantastic at the moment. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's doing some bloody bits out there. Cannot wait to see this game. I think we're going to score a whole bunch of goals. Come on, United. We're not far away now, everyone. They're just lining up here. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is at the wheel. All those Ollie outers and doubters a little while ago just have to get on board now because this man is doing some sensational things. Ellie's in the house. How are you, Ellie? Great to see you too. Clam J, Primok, Alex, Neil Duffin says, Gung Fu Master, you're a legend, mate. Oh, Gungshi's absolutely... Is he in here or has he gone to sleep? Either way, Gungshi, thank you so much for that, my friend. And hope you're all good over in Taiwan there. Gary Wells says, take the knee, then take the P out of Bournemouth. There you go, my friends. That's what we're doing today. Nice one, yeah. Bit too much info, says Cutie 007 about that, Gungshi. Ellie says, Dan's just had a cut. He looks like he's been scalped. Crikey, yeah, a lot of lockdown hairdos going on, I guess, or post-lockdown haircuts, I should say. Right, come on then, United. Right, what we're going to do is as soon as the game kicks off, we will press the score on the stream, just like we used to, like this and this. But the timer's shut the bed, so as soon as the game starts, that's what will happen. It's not ideal, but there you go. We'll let you know what's going on. Eddie A says, what's up, Pig? What's up, Eddie A? Whole bunch of heroes in here today, the usual legends. I'm a bit tired today, to be fair. Had a bit of a late night. Oh, no, that sounds a bit wrong, but I basically saw my missus yesterday. And, no. Basically, just good to see her. And obviously, I've just had a bit of a late night. And then I'm actually seeing her later on as well because it's our 5-year anniversary today, lads and lasses. Me and Mrs. P, we've been together for 5 years today. Where did all that time go? But no, anyway, the game's just about to start. So here we go, lads and lasses. Yeah, we are slightly behind, obviously, because I am streaming. So somebody's just said the game's just started, but because I'm coming through like, I don't know, 40-second delayed or something, that's what is, it seems like. But here we go. Yeah, about to get underway here at Old Trafford, everyone. Just showing Josh King made 2 appearances under Manchester United, of course. Come on then, lads and lasses. Let's be doing this. Let's be having, yeah. We're about to kick off then, lads and lasses. I'm going to click it as soon as it happens. They're just taking the knee right now. So, yeah, I think I'm, I don't know, a minute behind here. Boom, here we go then, lads and lasses. We're about to smash up the cherries at Old Trafford here. The game is underway. Bournemouth kick us off. Do us a favour if you're tuning in right now. Please do smash a thumbs up on this video and get involved in the live chat as we go along. Make sure you get involved. Love to hear from you, lads and lasses, and banter amongst yourselves also. Bournemouth on the ball then. Take it forward immediately. Ryan Berberspin 9, he says, some piggy prediction. Oh, appreciation. Sorry, thank you so much for that, for the donation there as well. Ryan Berberspin 9, he says, some piggy appreciation. Thank you so much for that, pal. De Gea plays it out then. Come on then, lads. You're going to have to let me know if I turn into Casper the Friendly Ghost, if the green screen in the background has a melt job. For some reason it does that, man. Some autofocus in melt. So, so let me know if it does that, and I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game here then. So, United play it out from the back then. Here we go. Nemanja Matic takes it forward. Passes very nicely to Bruno Fernandez. Down the left we go then, and it's Marcus Rashford who takes it inside. Jenkins run inside, but he is cut out there. Now, it's played out from the back by Bournemouth here. Play it back inside. Long ball up the pitch. Nothing to do. Nothing going anywhere. Maguire wins it back. Back over to Lindelof now. And United have been in a great run of form, attacking teams. I think you've seen that since January window, since Bruno came in. I believe we are second in the league in terms of position since Bruno's come in. You can't deny the impact he's had. It's been a brilliant period with him in it, and he's creating and helping. Obviously, Pogba's come back in. That's like a new signing too, because he's been showing some amazing qualities over the last few games. All about consistency with him. Hopefully he can do it. But yeah, he's been sensational. And so, oh, hang on, ball played to the back post here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka tries to keep it in and put one back in, but it's hard to control, and it's gone behind. A minute 52 seconds in there, lads and lasses. Clam J says, what's the difference between Gilles Maxwell and Eddie Howe? They will both leave the Premier League empty-handed. Oh, that's a bit mean, isn't it, my friend? But fair play to you, though. You know, fair play to you. Yeah, Bournemouth, potentially. I think you're right. I think they'll be going down. It's not me. It's actually very nice of you to super chat, Clam J. Thank you. But yeah. Eddie Howe, he's done great, but yeah, he's having a minute. I actually think Bournemouth should stick with him even if they do get relegated. Who's more likely to bring them back up? Whoa, United with a chance now, though. Look, here we go. Mason Greenwood, good to see him starting another game. That's it. Solskjaer's got his team now. He's got Mason. He's got Bruno. He's got Rashford in behind Tony. And we've got Pogba and Matic behind. It's a freaking sensational looking side. We've gone from having a pretty gash team a few months ago to having a pretty sensational team overnight. And of course, we're only 1 or 2 injury problems away from that not being the case because we don't have a lot of depth. But even so, you know, players like Fred and McTominay still at our disposal, and it's a good healthy situation the squad finds themselves in. Couple more signings. Bournemouth on the counter-attack, though. 3 minutes just gone on the clock. Oh. Ratface Bamiyang. How you doing, Ratface? Glenn says, when are you ever reading my super checks, Big? Am I not? Hang on a second. Sorry, mate. Have I missed I haven't even seen a super chat from you, pal. I apologise. Let me just go right back up. Oh, Glenn. He says, silently entering the Ollie boat. Glenn, sorry, mate. I think it was a bit premature, was it? Was it before I started? Sorry, mate. Thank you for correcting me there, and thank you very much for the super chat. And yeah, you've got to get all aboard the Ollie boat now, my friend. Come on. What is Solskjaer doing, mate? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's signing great players. He's building for the future. He's improving our league position. He's hopefully going to get us to qualify for the Champions League. We're still in the Europa League. We're still in the FA Cup. Listen, we could actually win the FA Cup and the Europa League and finish in the top 4 this season. What an insane season that would be. Now, I don't expect that to happen. I would take the top 4 or the Europa League just so we got Champions League football next season over anything, to be honest. But I just think that, you know, there's a bit of belief about the side right now. There's a bit of a winner's mentality about the side and quality in the side now as well. With Bruno coming in, he's been a catalyst for us, the likes we haven't seen since Eric Cantona. And in terms of catalysts, making the difference, not just in terms of a catalyst for our future, but a catalyst for actually the players out there on the pitch, creating stuff for them. So I think it's amazing what difference the team's had since Bruno's come in, and in particular since Bruno and Pogba has come back into it as well. It's looking pretty damn tasty, isn't it? It's looking very tasty. Clam J. Oh, sorry, I've already read that one out, my friend. Kyle Ambrose. How you doing, Kyle Ambrose? He says, what did you think of the VAR decision in the Sheffield United Spurs game? Come on, United. I think 4-0 win today. I'm not sure if I saw it, mate. I know there was a big to-do about it, but I can't actually remember now if I saw it. I think when I had that on, I was just in and out of naps. So I didn't actually see it. I didn't catch up on it. But I know there was a big barney about it. So sorry, you've sort of wasted your super chat there, Kyle Ambrose. But I'll give you a special shout out, Kyle, because appreciate the support. But no, I don't have an opinion on that one, I'm afraid. Sorry, I need to look at it. Maybe I'll look at it at halftime or something. Right, here are Bournemouth down the left then. 5 minutes, 27 seconds gone. What time are you guys on the game then? How far are we in sync? You know, you can try and sync up with me if you can. Oh, shout out to Ellie as well. Massive shout out to Ellie getting in there with a donation on PayPal. Thank you so much for that, Ellie. She says, love you and all the Bacon Brigade. Dan looks like a thumb after his haircut. And I'm not impressed. Oh my days, he's literally like walked in looking like a big toe. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying your thumb looks like a big toe, Ellie. I apologise for that. But Ellie, thank you so much for the support there. That's class of you. Shout out to Dan with his fresh new scalp as well. Oh, hang on a second. Bournemouth play it through the heart of United's defence, but it's well mopped up by Lindelof there. Well judged, well dealt with. Matic. Oh, a little bit over exuberant from Matic. They're giving it away, but he wins it back. Nemanja wins it back. He's been absolutely sensational recently. And he's full of confidence the way he was just actually trying to dribble out of trouble there. And Luke Shaw surging forward on the United counter. He gives it. Statue of Liberty play there to Rashi. 1-2 with Martial exchange. Bruno wins it back. Sensational from Bruno. Tries to play it to the back post there where Greenwood's looking to loiter in that space. But it is gathered up by the keeper in Bournemouth's goal. And that is one of the only attacks of the game so far. But United, I think we're going to be comfortable in this. I don't see Bournemouth causing us too many issues. They're just a little bit gash. Eddie says, yes, he looks like a big toe. Nice one. Well, shout out to you anyway, Dante. That's, you know, I'm sure you look better than a big toe, mate. Eagle says, I nap Palace games, be secretly having a good sleep. There you go, mate. Crystal Palace, another good remedy for insomnia, 100%. And Marcus Rashford just down on the ground, taking a little bit of a knock here. Let's just have another look at what happened. 7 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Do us a favour, lads and lasses. Smash that thumbs up button. Give it a 2-foot tackle if you can. And Roy Keane style against Alfred Haaland or something. That was a 1 foot, but it was like that was an insane challenge, like a kung fu. It wasn't even a challenge, was it? That was just an actual assault. That's what that was. That was freaking GBH on a football pitch. But anyway, give it one of those. So hit that like button, and also if you're new, subscribe. If you could give it a share on social media, that is also sensational. Right, let's just go out of here and check that we're not going into Casper. Don't know, it doesn't look quite right. Something's annoying me about all this tonight. Let's have a look, spin it around this way a little bit. I don't know, it's a little bit, I'm not feeling it. It's a little bit blurry. Here's Bournemouth down the left then. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka slides in, but he's a little bit too late, and the ball does make its way into the area, but it's ricocheted back out, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka sees the ball out of play for a corner here. Oh. Really freaking hot, man. I don't know why it keeps going over the top, chat. Let me just give this a refresh. Yeah, Kayak says Bournemouth looking dangerous on the counter. I mean, I must say they've got a little bit of joy down the left there, moving it very, very quickly. And I know we were saying Bournemouth are just likely to go down, but I'm sure they give a good fight of it. But I think ultimately we'll have too much quality in this game. Here's United with a counter of our own. And Mason Greenwood is played into space by Bruno Fernandez down the right. Back to Bruno then. Bruno elects to turn and give it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Back to Greenwood. Greenwood gives it to Matic, who sprays it back up to a wide position where Bruno's loitered. He's pointing where he wants them to run. He's orchestrating the play. Goes back inside to Greenwood. Ball played over the top by Pogba. But it's gathered up by the keeper, and that is the end of that. But yeah, United looking pretty decent there. The final pass by Pogba just a little bit loose, and Ramsdale makes the save easily there. Yes, I did have it on top chat, Kayak, because it's a mare. It just keeps going over on top chat. Hey, Mr. Big Nuts 476, he says, geez, Rashford. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Back to David De Gea. Big God Bob says, Jamie Carragher for bin dipper of the century for Spitgate. Yeah, I'm surprised that he got let off so easy for that. He literally spat on a girl, didn't he? He spat on a teenage girl United fan. It's pretty messed up. Oh, yes, the ball in by Rashford, chip over. Oh, no, the ball just goes over the top of the crossbar. Bruno Fernandez trying to just touch it in. A looping finish under the crossbar, but it's just gone over the crossbar. But yes, let's have a look at this. Rashford down that left-hand side. And he has indeed just twatted the ball significantly over there with a quality pass. A significantly quality pass there. Look at that. It's a lovely little dipping pass over the heart of Bournemouth's defence and in behind, and it's met by the face of Bruno Fernandez, who's smiling, but he cannot take his opportunity, and that smile soon turns to anguish because it's gone over the crossbar. But bloody hell, that was a great ball by Rashford. I see what you're saying. Rincon says that was an amazing pass by Rashford. That was literally an amazing pass. Great pass, ball in behind, cutting direct. Perfectly placed, and Bruno really, could have done better with that one, but it was obviously tough to do that. Keepers coming out to him there, defenders getting close. And we've just hit 11 minutes on the game time, lads and lasses. 11 minutes gone in this one. Ball played over from Harry Maguire now for Matic. So yeah, how's all your days been then, lads and lasses? Do let us know. I hope you're all, this is reaching you safe. Matty the Rushmeister, I can see, is in here as well. Matt Rush, what a bloody hero of the channel. He says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you very much, Matt Rush. And yes, look at the Phil Jones emojis you got there. That's the current mood, is it? Ball in behind though, but it's beaten away by Bournemouth. Now they look to counter. Just passing around their back at the moment. It's so interesting, isn't it? Because Bournemouth are in such a position where they need to win this game, really. Like, this is such a massive game. Bournemouth away at Man United. It should not be such a game for them, but it is. Obviously, they're in that relegation scrap. They're currently in the relegation zone. There's not many points in it. They could still bring themselves out of it. And even a point away here might just help them. So, trust me, they're going to be absolutely fighting for it. I know they bottled it against Newcastle, but I think as soon as Manchester United do score, I mean, the longer this game goes on, the belief will come in. Oh, hang on a second. Bruno on the edge of the area for United. He puts it over to the back post. Oh, and it's a diving header away by the defender at the back there for Bournemouth. I think it was Kelly, and he's just headed it away there. And it's gone out of trouble for Bournemouth, but now it's switched over to the other side of the pitch. And United still have the ball. Matic plays it inside to Paul Pogba then. Paul Pogba looking to see another big game from Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandez. You know, the two main creative sparks in our midfield there. Hopefully we'll be able to pull the strings. Matic is going to be that foil to allow them to do their thing. And just like that, look at Matic winning the ball back there. A counter attempt by Bournemouth is cut out by Matic, and he's won the ball back for us. Another brilliant piece of freaking defending up the pitch there by Nemanja Matic, the Serbian Terminator. Now he's spraying up play down the right to Bruno. Ball over the top by Bruno. Oh, and if somebody could have got on the end of that one and banged it in, that would have been a goal and a half. But obviously, that wasn't the case. Yeah, Eddie A says it's life or death for them. That's it for Bournemouth right now. This game has massive implications. Like, if you actually look at the league table, so I've just got the league table up here, and Bournemouth are currently, you know, with this game, they'll actually go up a point, but this game's still active, so that's the live league table. But yeah, they're on 27 points, same as Aston Villa, but Aston Villa will have a game in hand. And then Watford, West Ham, they're all around them, a couple of points ahead. It's dodgy times for these teams at the bottom there. They need to pick up points, and regardless of the fixtures, they've got to try and do that. There will be upsets along the way. Relegation fodder teams sometimes, you know. They do fight ridiculously hard, especially at the end of the season, because obviously it's all to play for. It's do or die. A few good results can actually keep you up, especially for a team like Bournemouth who are just teetering there. It's not like Norwich are well behind. Bournemouth will win. Like, if they beat United today, they're out the relegation zone, and that's massive. Oh, United with a chance. Lindelof finds himself through on goal here. Bournemouth looking to play it out, though. Wan-Bissaka closing them down. Oh, man, Pogba on the ball, tries to win it back, but Bournemouth now surging down the left-hand side, and is it King on the ball? And oh, my days. Crikey, my friends. Lindelof finds himself gallivanting forward through on goal there. Check that out. He's played the pass, he's got the overlap, and he's run through the heart of the defence there, and he's been picked out with that 1-2 from, I'm not sure who it was who provided the pass. It was a lovely pass, and Lindelof found himself through one-on-one with the keeper, but a little bit too lively. And here we go down the right for Bournemouth. Smith plays it into the area. Dodgy pass, man. Dodgy. Oh, it's come back in. Oh, blocked there by Maguire in the 6-yard box, but he's been done. No, oh my days, it's a freaking banger of a goal. It's a banger of a goal. What the freaking hell, man? Harry Maguire, you £80 million slabber turd. What the freaking hell was that? He's just completely bottle jobbed it again. Did you see how he got done there? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Just wait a second, man. And David De Gea as well, getting done up for dinner here, boys. Let's have another look at what happened. The ball's played into the back post there, or not into the back post. The initial header's not dealt with near the 6-yard box. It's come out. Oh my days, Slabby Maguire, you are a shocker. Are you serious? What the hell's just happened here with this guy? Somebody get out there, call the bloody Undertaker, because we need to give that slab a bloody tombstone pile driver, because he needs waking up. Look at this, he's been completely tucked up. I mean, that's completely class play. Don't get me wrong, and David De Gea beating at the near stick. What you doing, David? It's the Harry Maguire, David De Gea combination of melt once again. Oh, what they doing? Just basic errors, just stand your ground, Harry. Don't open your legs up like a massive tit. What's he doing, man? Stanislas with the goal. Freaking Stanislas with the goal. Hold on. Let me just update the score here. That's freaking garbage. Let me update the score here. Freaking 1-0 to Bournemouth. Stanislas. Junior freaking Stanislas. Ah. Mate. I mean, what can you say there? Was that shit from Maguire and De Gea or what? Like, seriously. I mean, just to allow it back through. Not to deal with the initial ball was shit. But then to allow it back in and then not deal with it. And then David De Gea gets beaten at his near post as well. But then Maguire's just completely let that through. Primot says bloody slabby. Lee Matthews says slabby for fuck's sake. Thulani Bukhari says nutmeg. I mean, it was a high piece of skill by Stanislas. Don't get me wrong, but still, Maguire should have read that a lot better. He's had a nightmare. Fucking hell. Down the right then. Here come Manchester United. Got to get ourselves back into this game now. We find ourselves 1-0 down against the Cherries at home at Old Trafford. And it's not bloody good enough, to be honest, from the same old candidates at the back there who are making the errors. You know, Maguire's made a good few errors recently. And it's just annoying to see. He's supposed to be this £80 million leader at the back. And unfortunately, he has been getting done a little bit too much for my liking this season. Don't take anything away from Stanislas, but he should have just stood his ground there. He didn't need to open himself up like that. And then, of course, David De Gea has been done at the near post too. Mr. Zaki boy, how are you doing, Mr. Zaki? He says, this is going to be a good test for United. You're right. I mean, we're 1-0 down here, 18 minutes gone. What are we going to do now? How do we respond? Shot on goal by Rashford, was it? Shot on goal from the free kick, and Ramsdale makes the save. And it's now gone out for a United corner. Oh my days, yeah, Rashford tries the little sort of Ronaldo-style knuckle puck chicken dipper over the top of the wall there. It's a well-struck enough free kick, but Ramsdale just reads it well, gets across, and makes a good double palm save there to push it out for a corner. But a decent effort by Rashford. Here's United with the corner now, 18.5 minutes gone. Ball whipped in. Oh, met by the head of Lindelof, but it's gone out over, and that'll be a goal kick to Bournemouth. Come on then, United, come on. How do we respond now? This is a big test. How do we respond now and get back, going down against Bournemouth, man? That would just be typical, wouldn't it? That would just be bloody typical. If we do all the legwork, beating the likes of Sheffield United around us, Brighton are in a better run of form than Bournemouth are. It'd just be bloody typical if we didn't get the win against Bournemouth. But let's look. I'm still thinking we're going to batter them up, but my prediction of 5-0 is absolutely gone to shit now, hasn't it? Seems like a twat of a prediction now. The normal one says, didn't Maguire get nutmegged in his own 6-yard box? Yeah, he just did, my friend. That's just what happened. And now it's played back to De Gea, and I'm feeling a little bit dangerous when he touches the ball, to be honest. What the hell is going on? It's a shocker, man. It's an absolute shocker, this so far. Didn't really see it coming. I mean, Bournemouth have been lively on the counter-attack. United haven't made any sort of forward moves we've had count at all, really. No real good clear chances that we created at all, really. And Bournemouth looking lively on the counter and whipped a ball in. It wasn't dealt with at all by our defenders. It's come back in, and then Maguire's quite literally been mugged right off, to be fair. Made to look a tit. And then De Gea's also left with a bit of egg on his face because it's gone in right at the near post, and that is a no-no for a keeper of David De Gea's quality. Do not get beaten at your near post. So I think that it's just a double Dame error at the back there, lads and lasses. What can you say? Some more typical errors. It's not set a good tone, but let's see what sort of character United have now. Let's see if they can come back into it. We have got big characters in there. We need another big game from them here. We've got a corner here. 20 minutes, 23 seconds gone on the clock. Ball's whipped in. Bruno Fernandez then loops one in. 6-yard box, but it's bounced out to Luke Shaw, who has a shot, but it's blocked immediately. And it's gone away. Sam Dusan, how you doing, Sam? He says, Harry Maguire. Oh, I see what you did there, Maguire. Oh, ball headed back. Oh, it's Mason Greenwood brought down in the penalty box. Is there a shout for a penalty? Ramsdale says no, Mason Greenwood doesn't protest. Just a coming together there, which Ramsdale has come out on top of. Let's have a look. Great ball in, though. Unbelievable ball. And the header by Rashford's excellent as well, down to Greenwood, but the keeper's judged it really well. And that's the last thing we need, is Ramsdale having a cracking game against us today. Greenwood just cannot get there, and he's just had to succumb to the challenge of Ramsdale in Bournemouth's goal. Hey, Mrs. P in the gaff. Happy anniversary, my dear. Getting in here. Thank you very much for getting in here on our anniversary. And shout out to Brandon Slaughter as well, getting in here with his PayPal donation. Brandon, thank you, my friend. Very nice of you. He says, I'm on vacation for the next 10 days. Get in. Thanks for your hard work, Pig. Smash the like button, lads. Hey, thank you so much for that, Brandon Slaughter. You're a top man. Honestly, that's so nice of you. Getting in here and showing your support, and I hope you have a great vacation time as well. Sounds like you've earned it, my friend. So enjoy it, son. Enjoy it. Hopefully we'll not melt right now, and you can start it off rightly with United coming back and winning this game. But thank you so much for that, mate. Also, I feel like I need to shout out, is it Red Devil Dave or DJ Disco Dave, for sending a PayPal last time, and I forgot to read it out, I think. So apologies for that, but shout out to you, mate. Hang on, Bournemouth then with a chance, free kick played in, and the manager Matic Gathers it up at the back again, but his ball out is a little bit loose. And now Bournemouth get another cross back in, this time headed away by, I think it's Rashford. Back in our 6-yard box and a volley from distance, man. And it's gone over the top of United's goal, but another dodgy bit of play there. Bournemouth counter-attacking nicely, Bournemouth creating chances, and just generally being a little bit of a nuisance right now. And of course they are 1-0 up. So United have to get themselves in check a little bit now, I think. Oh. First class gamer in the gaff. How you doing there, Mark? Good to see you, mate. He says, hey, guys. Hey, how you doing, Mark? Matty the Rashmeister says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you so much. The moderator is getting in here today, out in force. We got the ring coordinator. We got the Cinnamon. We got Matty the Rashmeister. I don't know if I'm forgetting anyone, but great to see you, Norfolk Pyro, as well. Why has it gone on top chat again? What a melt. Primot says, Ollie's angry. I'm not surprised. I'd be shitting a brick out there if I was in. 1-0 down against bloody relegation fodder Bournemouth, and they're looking like the most likely to get another one. It's a disgrace. Come on, wake up, lads. They're just taking on some water now. There's a little bit of a water break in the middle of this half. 23 minutes 20 on the clock, but we're having a water break. There's a lot of you legends in here today, over 100 of you. Thank you so much for stopping by on the live stream. I know we're 1-0 down, but look, just calm down, all right? We're going to get one back soon, and we're going to smash them 5-1. I'm still going for the 5-1. But yeah, do us a favour if you're watching. Hit that like button if you haven't already, lads and lasses. It helps us out tremendously on YouTube's algorithm, helping us compete with some of the other channels, etc. So do us a favour if you're watching this one live and show your support and hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel and just generally get involved in the live chat and bounce amongst the Bacon Brigadier community that we got here. Oh yeah, David Srinivasan. How you doing, David? He says, wake up, boys. Yeah, the boys need to just wake up a little bit here. It's such a shame because the last game, like I was saying against Brighton, we were the nuts for most of that game. We absolutely dominated, and it's not really been a case of taking the performance from that game into this one. And Bournemouth obviously know what they're fighting for. They've gone out last time and got absolutely humiliated against Newcastle. And psychologically, you know, what do? It's what is it? It's fight or flight. Do they fight and give their absolute everything and go out in a blaze of glory, so to speak? Or do they just absolutely melt and crumble? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's still a lot of this game left, though. Kayak says, I said 3-1 before the game. There you go. It's a solid prediction. Thought Bournemouth would score. Maybe we were doing a discredit to Bournemouth saying they wouldn't score. So, yeah, I just figured the form they're in, Man United at home with the form we're in, it would be a very comfortable job. But this is far from comfortable at the moment. Bruno Fernandez, nice little bit of play. Oh, Wan-Bissaka just keeps it in for us then. Back into Bruno, now played to Greenwood. Great little pass by Greenwood into the middle to Nemanja Matic. Short one by Matic to Rashford. Rashford holds and gives it over to the right again to Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Here we go. Bruno Fernandez plays one in. It's ricocheted away. But Nemanja Matic does everything brilliantly again to get in there and win that back. And he is having a good game. Like, Nemanja Matic is having a good game. Couple of loose passes, but he is winning all sorts out there for us. And he has really been lively for us recently. And here he is, Nemanja. Oh, no. The ball is played away from Nemanja Matic, and now Bournemouth clear it from the back. Bruno Fernandez plays a nice one in, and there you go. Rashford does the defender. Go on then, Marcus Rashford. Yes. Give it to the Paul Pogba. Aaron Wan-Bissaka plays one into the 6-yard box. And it's ricocheted away again, and Bournemouth clear it out. And watch out for that counter-attack, because on my days, Stanislas has won it back in a wide left position here. And Lindelof is holding his ground. But inside they go. Bournemouth dodgy stuff. There you go, Harry Maguire. That's more freaking like it, Easter Island head. Finally, you've done something good. He's won something back in this game. Nice one, Harry Maguire. And then he threads it out to the left to Rashi. But crikey, that was dodgy. Bournemouth again showing that lethal cutting edge on the counter-attack man in this game. And Harry Maguire actually does make the challenge successfully this time after a proper shit bit of defending for Bournemouth's first goal. There's an excellent bit of defending for that moment just a moment ago. And here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka's good ball in. It was so close to Mason Greenwood getting on the end of it. But in the end, it is beaten away. And it was Josh King, who's played it down the left there. And Harry Maguire's made a really good challenge. Really good challenge by Harry Maguire to try and make up for that calamity of getting megged early on. Chester Troughton says, is Mrs. P a teacher? No, my friend, she's not. Why? She thinks she's got a teacher vibe about her. Matt Rush says, way too open at the back. Yes, my friend, we're seeing it here. Like on the counter, we're not really keeping our shape at all when we flood forward, and we're leaving ourselves a little bit exposed at the back there. And then we're all trying to flood back, and Bournemouth have exploited it a couple of times. Greenwood wins it back for United in a deep position then and plays it down the right for our own counter, hopefully. Oh, shithouse. Piss poor pass by Marcus Rashford down the right. Trying to play Bruno Fernandez into space, but it's piss poor by Rashford. And you know what? It's just not quite clicking for us at the moment, but it's early days in this game still. Bournemouth are 1-0 ahead. But there's no reason why United cannot come back and get a goal before half-time here. How is this looking? How's this looking? Are we looking like we've got a green screen behind us, or am I turning into Casper? No, I think we're looking okay, aren't we? Good stuff. Oh my days! What the fuck more? Hang on a second, sorry, Mason Greenwood has just lashed one into the back of the net here. What the bloody hell's just happened? Oh my days, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Did you just see that? Hold on. Sorry, I was not paying attention properly, lads and lasses. And I've just missed an absolute freaking thunderbolt, man. What the hell's happened, son? It's like a thunderbolt from the blue here. Hold on a second, the ball's played over to the right here. Sorry, lads and lasses, I freaking missed it. It's coming here. Inside, Bruno Fernandez gets it on the edge of the area. He plays one over to Greenwood. And Greenwood lashes one in. It's like a thunderbolt. Is his name bloody Zeus or something? Because he's just, every time he gets on the ball, he fires the thunderbolts in. He's like a Norse god, this man. Mason Greenwood makes it 1-1. Look at this bloody thunderbolt with the left boot, and Ramsdale gets a glove on it, but he can't freaking keep it out because it's got great Odin's Ravens power behind it, my friend. Right, hang on. Let's just update the score here, lads and lasses. That was a bit too exciting, lads and lasses, that one. Mason is unbelievable, isn't he? Unbelievable player. What's he doing, this guy? How is he doing it? How does he do it? He's 18. Every time he freaking gets on the pitch, he's banging him in. Oh, love this kid. He's so world-class, man. He's going to be so world-class. It's incredible. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, look at that 1-1 for United, though. I mean, what can you say? It's a dream little sequence for us getting back into that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Big Nuts. Mate, I'm buzzing after that one. I couldn't believe it. I just looked up and Mason's lashed one in. I was like, hang on, are they showing a replay from last week or something? Because that was mental. Oh my days, Mason Greenwood, what a player, man. And it was a nice sequence of play as well. And Bruno again getting the assist as well, just playing it over to Greenwood. Greenwood still had a lot to do, but my oh my, did he take his chance there. That was sensational. He's bashed it in past Ramsdale. You could argue Ramsdale should have done better, because obviously he did get a hand to it, but that's what I mean. That's why I said he's lashed it with like a bloody lightning bolt from Zeus. Oh shit, Tony Martial down on the ground. Jefferson Lerma's been yellow carded here. Oh, and it's a horrible studs-up challenge into the shin of Tony here. Look at this. It's reckless, and that should be a bloody red card, referee. How is that not a red card? It's a leg breaker, man, under the knee, on the shin, studs up, making clear freaking contact with the bottom of the ground. It's a disgrace, man, Jefferson Lerma. It's late, it's dangerous. I don't think he intended to do that, but it's late and dangerous. And he could have broken Anthony Martial's bloody leg there. He's jarred Tony's knee at the very least, man. And Tony makes his way up. That's a freaking disgrace for Jefferson Lerner there. Dirty bastards, man. Bournemouth, mate. Come on, sort it out. I know, Alex says, how is that not a red card? Mike Dean, that's why. Mike Dean looking like some freaking bullshit version of bloody B-Tech freaking Poundland Rick Grimes. You know what I mean? The last person you want saving you in a zombie apocalypse. Piss off home, son. But shocking bit of refereeing, shocking defending there, shocking challenge there by Jefferson Lerma, and he has had a nightmare, and he could have bloody ended Tony Martial's season there. Tony's very lucky he's come up from this one okay, because that was a dirty challenge, man. Studs up under the knee. Not having that. Someone needs to crunch him. Oh, and a shot by United is deflected away. It looked like it was maybe looping towards the goal, but it's just the angle. And it's gone away now. 32 minutes on the clock, lads and lasses. Come on then, United. Come on then. Get another one before half-time. Let's absolutely crunch these dirty cherries. You know what I mean? They played a bit dirty today, these cherries in general. And I think it's time we taught them a little bit of a lesson. Don't you? Don't you, lads and lasses? I think it's time we taught them a bit of a lesson. Corner for Manchester United then. Bruno Fernandez. Bruno whips it in. Oh, hang on a sec. Goes to the back stick here. Luke Shaw plays one over. Oh, it's met by the header. Whoa, it's angled on the bench. Manchester's going to get there. Oh, Maguire with the shot. Oh, what's the referee say? Oh, he's awarded a penalty, has he? Hold on a second. It's a penalty. Mike Dean's given the penalty, has he? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Is this a penalty here? Wait, whoa. I haven't got enough volume on the thing. I need to tell I don't know what the frick's going on. I've got it really quiet so I can concentrate on my freaking what I'm saying. But wait, whoa. Is it Nathan Ake's just done Paul Pogba there with the penalty? He's pulled him down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty, I think, lads and lasses. VAR's having a look at it, I'd imagine. Let's have another look. So the ball's played in. And Pogba is in an offside position before that even happens, actually, you know. Let's just see what happens here. Maguire's played it in. No penalty. I'm sorry. I need to turn the volume up. Maybe there wasn't even a freaking penalty shout. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Right, yes, we've got a penalty. Come on, lads and lasses. Rashford's going to step up. Come on, Marcus Rashford, lad. 33 minutes, 33 seconds gone. 3-3. 3-3-3. Maybe that's going to be the sign of the score for United tonight. Or somebody's going to get a hat-trick tonight. But yeah, they're checking the penalty. It's a handball in there. And it has been decided that it is a penalty kick to Manchester United. 33 minutes, 50 seconds gone. And here comes Marcus Rashford, lad. Go on, son. Takes his run up. Marcus Rashford. Oh, get in there, my son. He's slotted into the bottom right-hand corner. Cool as a cucumber placement, son. Look at that. Have some of that, Bournemouth, you dirty bastards. That's right, man. That's what you get for being a disgrace for the opening gambit of this game. But get in there, Marcus Rashford. He makes it 2-1. 2-1 to United. Look at this penalty. He slows down. He does a little bit of a Pogba shimmy. He almost does a semi-Pogba shimmy. That's what we're going to call that one. And he's just placed it absolutely lovely into the bottom right-hand corner. It's sexual from Marcus Rashford. And just like that, everybody, United go from being 1-0 down to 2-1 up in this game. Come on, my son. Come on. That's it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's freaking loving it on the sidelines. Come on. All the fans at home here buzzing their tits off. Come on, United. Get in there. Have some of that. See you later on, Eddie Howe, son. Have a nice time down there in the Championship. Anyway, how's it going, everyone? Hey, Gungshi in the gaff. How you doing, Gungshi? He says, get in there, my son. Both our predictions were no good, Gungshi. We both said 5-0. But hopefully 5-1 is on the cards. Come on, Gungshi. That was sick. Back in the game. 2-1 up now. Not just back in the game, back in the lead. Ice cream van outside. It's time for a party. Oh, yeah. Don't know if you can hear that. It's a freaking ice cream van just come by. Oh, yeah. 2-1 up. Get in. Appa Sassani says 3-1 soon. Very possible, my friend. Very possible. Get in, you beauties. That's what it's all about, United. Coming back from behind, showing a bit of character as well in that first half. You know, after a slow period where we didn't play well at all for the first 20, 25 minutes of the game, we've had a good spell. We've suddenly created, we've suddenly taken our chances. And it's excellent to see. 36 minutes gone then, everybody. And United currently winning 2-1 at Old Trafford here against Bournemouth. Long ball over the top from United. It's gathered up by Ramsdale here. Anyway, yeah. Come on, get in. Get in, you beauties. 2-1. What can you really say? You know, we've gone one down, but we've responded tremendously. The players have responded tremendously. That Greenwood goal was absolutely top draw. It was a lovely finish once again by our 18-year-old wonder kid, Mason Greenwood. And then the second goal there, they called as a cucumber penalty by Rashford with the handball in the build-up to United's attack previously being reprimanded by the referee and the VAR for a penalty. David Srinivasan says it's time to be ruthless. That's it. Hopefully we can just turn on the style now. If we get another one, you know, you'd expect the game to be put to bed here. Matt Rush, thank you so much. He says, join the Bacon Brigade. Thank you, Matty Rushmoist. Yeah, shout out to some of the new members of the channel as well. If you can click that join button, you get some emojis and stuff like that if you sign up, and you can join for as little as $1.99 a month. If you enjoy this channel and you want to support this show and help us improve and stuff, then you can do that, lads and lasses. Shout out to all the legends that do. And here we go, Ramsdale with the kick out from the back here, long one up the pitch. And I'll tell you what, Nemanja Matic wins the header. He's been an absolute boss all day today. He's been a boss all day today. That's very true, Alex. He says that's all Bournemouth have is counter. Sam Dusan says Obi Wan-Bissaka making tackles is crazy. The guy has an unbelievable knack of making tackles and just being able to throw his body in certain positions that just shouldn't be right. And get in behind and across defenders. Like his tackling is about as good as anybody, really. In terms of right backs in the league, there isn't a better defensive right back than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So we've got ourselves a tremendous player here. It's a brilliant signing by United and Ollie, and he's already shown that. He's my player of the season by a mile, to be honest. I mean, you can argue Bruno Fernandez, but okay, he's only just come in from January. It's got to be somebody who's been here for the whole season for me. And out of those players, it is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I just think he's been the most dependable, the most consistent, barely puts a foot wrong, and he's played a lot of games for the club now, and we're so much stronger and better with him in the team than without him. So for me, he's the player of the year so far. What do you guys think? Yeah, nice one, you Legione, Gangshi and everyone else. Phil says, if De Gea keeps costing us easily avoidable goals and chances for the opposing teams, is it time to maybe cash in? Well, it's possible, isn't it? We've been talking about this for a while with De Gea, and it's a shame that we still have to talk about it because he does keep making errors. And okay, you know, Maguire is the person at fault initially, but De Gea could have done better there, definitely, letting it in his near post amateur hour. So it's not good enough. It's not a good enough run of form for David De Gea. He needs to do a shitload better than what he's been doing because every couple of games he has some sort of an error. And he's a great shot stopper. We saw in the last game against Brighton he was faultless actually because he didn't have much to do for 70 minutes and then he had to make a couple of truly world-class saves. One in particular was a great fingertip diving save. And I was very impressed with how he just held it together in that game and still performed when he was called upon after a long period of having to do nothing. But he's going to have to start doing it, isn't he? Like, without making these errors, because these errors are just costing us goals, and it's not good. It's not like the player from a year or two ago, or 5 years ago, who was our best player and was so solid. He's letting in a few goals that he shouldn't be now. And he needs to kind of out, in terms of selling him, I don't know, I still think he's a great keeper, but if this continues as it has, if he has an error like this one every 2 games or something, you're going to have a look at it, aren't you? Throw in then by Bournemouth. It's a Rory Delap long throw into the danger zone. 40 minutes in. And United could put the game to bed. Shot from distance by Bournemouth at the end. But Martial's brought down. And it is now given away there. Maguire down the left to Luke Shaw now. 40 minutes, 34 seconds gone, lads and lasses. Long ball over the top in behind, but Ramsdale's hot to it. And Ramsdale sees it into his goal area there and picks it up. Hey, Asher's Ash. How you doing, Asher's Ash? He says Dean Henderson needs to come back. There's another interesting idea, isn't it? Dean Henderson, because obviously David De Gea has had a few errors. Dean Henderson's been at Sheffield United having a really good season. He's younger, he's homegrown. You know, it does make a lot of sense in some ways to maybe look at doing that. But look, De Gea, what you're talking about here is somebody who's won our player of the season like 4 or 5 times out of the last 6 or 7 times. So he's just an important player for us. Do we just throw him under the bus because of a period of dodginess from him, or do we stick with him and hope that he gets back to being the best goalkeeper in the world again? Which I don't think anybody can say he really is right now based on some of the errors that he does. But he has been held in that regard for a long time. Derek Jason says, I think it's time to drop De Gea. He's not doing well. We can't afford any mistakes at this time. Hang on, the ball comes in from a Bournemouth corner here. 41 minutes, 39 seconds gone. Bournemouth get it away, man. Hang on, Bournemouth with a bit of pressure down the left now. Bournemouth bit of pressure here. Got us hemmed in a little bit. a nightmare would be an equaliser for Bournemouth just before half-time. That would actually be a bit of a gash-tastic situation. What we need to do is just smash them up now. Come on, boys. Turn it on now. Get a goal before half-time and put this game to bed already. Kayak says, Mrs. P, JP and Matt started calling me Kayak. Oh, that's where it comes from then. I did wonder. I did wonder what that was all about. Mrs. P says, hope you're good, KM. Brandon Slaughter says, no prob. Kayak, though, it's a bit freaking random. Do you know what I mean? Brandon Slaughter says, we need his favourite coach back. Who left? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Brandon, but fair play to you. Nice one, mate. One of the channel members there representing him with his emoji next to his name. Shout out to you, my friend. Dylan Fox says, come on, Man U. Yes, Dylan. Come on. Come on, the lads. Come on, then. 42 minutes, 48 gone. Bruno Fernandez orchestrating things for United inside. Here we go then. Go on. Oh, what a sliding challenge. That is by Marcus Rashford. He keeps hold of the ball for us. When he tries to play it forward, but Wan-Bissaka can't lunge across to it quick enough. It's a bit too much pace on it by Rashford. And Bournemouth gather it up again from the back here. Ryan Burberspin says, we don't play again until Thursday. The lads will get a good rest after this. That is very valid. Very good point. We got a little bit of a break. Is it Villa we're playing next? So we've got a bit of a break before that happens. And that is a good point. It's the 9th, isn't it? It's the 9th. I think we're playing Villa on the 9th. Let me just double check that. Actually, I don't want to be talking bloody COD here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure United are playing Villa on the 9th. Yeah, that's right. So at 8:15 on Thursday, the 9th of July, we've got Aston Villa. Then after that, we've got Southampton on the 13th. And then after that, we've got Crystal Palace on the 16th. And then the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea with Leicester after that final day of the season. Come on, United. Everything to play for us this season. That's the thing. Like, we've got everything to play for. Still in the Europa League. Still in the FA Cup. Still in the top 4 race. I mean, obviously not everything to play for because we're not in the Champions League or, in contention with the Premier League. But you know what I mean. What we're still in, we've got a chance of winning. So, we'll just see how we do. Hopefully we win something. The ideal scenario would obviously be finish top 4 and just win a piece of silverware. Be nice to win the FA Cup or the Europa League and finish top 4. That would be amazing for Ollie in this season. His first full season in charge to do that, I think you couldn't have asked for any more than that. If that does happen. Hell, even if we just get the Europa League win and we finish probably 5th in the league, that would be amazing. As long as we've got Champions League football in his first season. But I expect us, with the games we've got left, to go on and get the victories in these games. Come on then. Come on. David Srinivasan says, David De Gea has been excellent for us, but I do think that Dean needs to start the takeover. There you go. I mean, he's looking very, very good. Who's had the better season, lads and lasses? Have a vote. Have a vote right now. I think most people would say Dean Henderson has had the better season in terms of goalkeepers between the two. Wow, a ball over the top. Oh, we've hit the post there, man. Oh, my days. And it was offside anyway. It was offside anyway, but Luke Shaw with a run over the back there and Bruno Fernandez. Oh, my days, man. Look at this. Hang on. Let's have another look at this. Bruno Fernandez with the pass. It's sensational. He stroked it like a wand there. And Luke Shaw has found himself in behind. It's a great touch by Luke, but the defender does come in and knock the ball into the path of the goal. But it's actually hit the post and it's gone away there. But dodgy bit of play from Bournemouth's backline. And United almost managed to exploit that with a brilliant pass by Bruno Fernandez. By the way, the camera is a little bit higher than it usually is today. I don't know if you can notice that. But I don't really like the perspective, I'm going to be honest. Do you prefer this perspective or the last perspective? I think it looks shit. Anyway. Shout out to all you legends for tuning in. We're coming up to half-time now. 46 minutes in. There's 3 minutes of added time here in the first half. And come on, my son. Down the left we go then. Down the left we go. Look at this. Go on. It would be nice just to stroke one in before half-time here and put the game to bed. Bruno over to Nemanja Matic then. Nemanja rolls it back. He's looking for a teammate. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno threads one down the left now. Rashford on the ball. Luke Shaw's overlapping, but Rashford goes for the shot. Oh, my days! What a freaking unbelievable strike by Tony Martial. It was Tony Martial was in the wide left position there. And he's floated inside. He could have given it to Luke Shaw. Down the left, who was overlapping, but he's decided to knock it to his right. Get that half a yard of the defender. And he's just lashed in an absolute freaking beauty. Look at this shot by Tony Martial here. Bruno strokes it over to Martial. Martial cuts it inside, and he just picks it out and pings it top into. That's freaking world-class, lads and lasses. Look at this goal by Tony Martial. Oh, the bend on it, man. Freaking talk about bend it like Beckham. How about freaking melt it like Martial? That's not good. But you know what I'm saying? He's melted it into the top right-hand corner. Oh, what a strike, though. That's a proper FIFA finesse shot, that is. That is a finesse shot on FIFA, that one. Anyway, let's update the scoring, lads and lasses. That was unbelievable. Tony Martial makes it 3 for United there. Oh, just before half-time, putting the game to bed, and Pogba wins it back. Bruno Martial wins it back. Oh, my days, I thought we were going to just have another one there. Wait a sec, little bit of pressure. Before half-time, there's still 20 seconds left. Oh, Tony Martial, what a goal by Tony. Just stroked it into the top right-hand corner there. Placement, finesse, it was just absolutely everything, man. That was everything, that goal. Oh, he's having a good season, isn't he? He's starting to come alive now, you know. He really is starting to come alive. Matty Ross says this could be 5 or 6 now. I apologise to any headphone users, by the way. Am I too close to the microphone? I feel like I might be too close to the microphone. Marshall Growler, how are you? He says, deadly front line, mate. This front line is pretty sensational. I think we're going to be all right for many, many years with this front line because they're so young. They're getting better. It's half-time, by the way, lads and lasses. Half-time, United are up 3-1 against Bournemouth here at Old Trafford after being 1-0 down. Come on, my son! Get in there, my son! Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We've got Marcel, Pogba and Fred. Marcus Rashford, he's mank born and bred. Come on, let's bang that one out. We haven't had that one out for a while. Freaking Ollie's at the wheel. How good does it feel? We just keep doing well. We keep winning games. Oh, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's done some absolute bits for this United side. Think about what he's doing, man. We keep winning these games. Come back from lockdown. All the other teams are having a mare. Look at bloody Spurs. They lost to Sheffield United, who we smashed up 3-0 the other day. Spurs are in bloody 9th place in the league. In that North London mid-table tussle with Arsenal, who are like in 8th place. It's ridiculous, isn't it? What a bunch of melters. But we come back on Gunnar Solskjaer, this PE teacher. Oh my days, so they keep saying. And he comes in and we're winning every single freaking game. Look at the players he's signed. He hasn't signed no bloody David Luiz Melts or no Pepe Melts. He's signed some proper bloody players, this guy. He's living, he's living the dream at United so far. You can't ask for any more so far, lads and lasses. Oh my days. Oh my days, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the man for this job. It's clear to see all those people that were on the outers just stop being doubters and get on board now. Oh yeah, we're showing the character. The team's coming together. We didn't start this game well today, but we showed great character to just turn it around straight away. Oh, right, lads and lasses. Let's get into the comments section then at halftime. See what you guys think about the goal. And the goal in particular there by Tony Martial was the best one of the bunch from that first half. And the goals and how we've been playing and the performance today. Get in there with your thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you guys think. Let's have a look at quickly before we do that at the stats of the game. So in terms of possession going in at half-time, United have had 71% possession compared to Bournemouth's 29. 8 shots for United, 4 on target. 4 shots for Bournemouth, 1 on target. Of course, they did score. Let's just talk about the incident for Bournemouth as well. Harry Maguire has had a bit of a nightmare and he's been done by Junior Stanislas. Absolutely tucked up and nutmegged like an absolute melt bag. And it's gone in to the top, to the near post past David De Gea, who should have done better. And he's had a bit of a nightmare and it's gone in, and there you go. 2 players at fault for that. But after that, United have got themselves back into the game. Mason Greenwood, just again, what happens with Mason Greenwood? It's almost like he's got some sort of a cheat code applied. Like he's got a cheat code on where it just puts it in the back of the net whenever he has a shot. He's so accurate, that kid. Like the technique he has, he just bashed it in there. Maybe Ramsdale should have done better, but the power on it has taken it into the back of the net. And then, of course, you've seen the other 2 goals scored by Manchester United to get the leading goal. After that, it was, of course, Rashford who scored that penalty. And then Tony Martial with the pick of the bunch. Cut him back inside. curling one into the top right-hand corner of the goal, giving the keeper no chance at all. Perfect placement, perfect execution, poetry in motion. And Tony Martial's made it 3-1. That's another goal for him this season now. I think that's, 15 league goals. Not too bad a return from Tony. And he's in a good run of form, man. So I'm loving what I'm seeing so far in this game. Let's see what you guys think about it then. Please do get in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching the stream today. Hit that like button as well if you haven't done so already, you legends. Right, here we go then. First Class Gamer says, First Class Gamer. He says, half time, go and make a cup of tea. Come back, enjoy the pig commentary. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Top man there. Thank you very much, First Class Gamer. Yeah, do hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. That would be much appreciated. SMG Salim in the house as well. Hope you are good, my friend. Mr. Bignut says, Pig, is that Martial or Prime Ronaldo? I can't tell. My friend, it is, you know, he's got a certain je ne sais quoi about him. I think he's more like Prime Thierry Henry getting into it again. You know, he's got that French vibe. I'm going with Thierry. But yeah, fair play to you, lad. He is performing like pretty fantastic well at the minute. Even in the last game where he didn't score, he still done okay, you know, working the channels and coming deeper and having an influence and leading the line and working against the back five of Brighton. Super David says, we need Lingardinho. Bloody hell, mate. We need Lingardinho, do we? Shit in Nora, mate. I'll tell you what, we do not need Lingardinho coming anywhere near the side, my friend. The only thing we need Lingardinho doing at half-time is maybe going to fetch the orange segments. Do you know what I mean? Go and get the bloody half-time oranges, Jesse. That's what we need from Jesse Lingard right now in this one. Oi, Jesse, go and get the oranges. That's what we need from Jesse right now because we don't need him on the pitch. But fair enough, look, if Bournemouth score another goal or two, then you never know. You never know. It might be possible to see him come on. Is he even on the bench today? I haven't even looked at that, actually. Let's have a little look. So, on United's bench, yeah, we do have... no, we don't have Jesse Lingard on the bench. Jesse Lingard has been omitted from the squad, my friends. No Jesse Lingard on the bench. Get in. I thought it was exactly the same as the last game, but it's not. Oh, that was beautiful anyway, lads and lasses. That first half of football, winning the game 3-1, going in at half-time after being 1-0 down. Brilliant comeback. Denzel Washington says, we need to sign Koulibaly. Denzel Washington, mate, this shit's chess, it ain't checkers. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to freaking sign a whole bunch of players. But yeah, what you're saying, sorry, that's just a quote from Denzel Washington in Training Day. What a movie. Alex says, under LVG or Mourinho, if we went down 1-0, we'd be lucky to draw. Mate, you're so right. It was very difficult coming back from, especially Mourinho, man. Like, how many times we go back and then have to come back and we just claw back a draw or something? Like, it was dreary, mate. It was dreary. Allowing teams onto us early in games and scoring against us, not good enough. Whereas now, you know, what we're doing now, we are creatively ripping teams open. And like, for instance, Bournemouth today, the only chances they had really is hitting us on the counter. Whereas it used to be, United was sort of hitting teams on the counter under bloody Jose Mourinho. And that's how we would pick up our goals. And Louis van Gaal as well to an extent. So it's a different mentality. It's a different attitude that the players are showing out there. And it's a different tactic and belief and philosophy that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is showing out there. It's attacking. It's cutting them open. It's getting at them. It's committing numbers forward. It's full-blooded attacking football. And that's exactly what we should be doing. But they're just showing that first goal. And I have to say, Harry Maguire has been totally tucked up there. It's a piss-poor effort from Harry Maguire keeping that one out. And then I also have to say that the goals after that were top class. Greenwood, Rashford's penalty was excellent. And of course, Martial's goal was the goal of the match so far. Thank you, Colin9855. He says, enjoyed the mini rant there, Pig. Vintage stuff. Thank you, mate. I don't know which bit or rant you were referring to. This sort of just blends into one whole 90-minute, you know. Yeah. Rudel says, United not at the races from the start, though hairdryer treatment required. Well, we would have said that, wouldn't we? Apart from the fact that they did wake up. You know, from the 20-minute, 25-minute mark on, we started to play some nice football and we started to, you know, to create. Mason Greenwood, of course, scored that goal. That was a huge moment in the game for us to get the equaliser. And then the biggest moment of the game was after that with the penalty incident. The handball incident going against Bournemouth there. And it is a handball. It has affected play significantly there. And rightly awarded, I think, because he's handballed it in the area. Whether he meant to or not there, it's a bit of a dangerous and it's changed the outcome of the course of the ball. And then Rashford steps up and slots it away, bottom right-hand corner, does a little Pogba shuffle as he's going up to it, you know, just to put the keeper off a little bit. And yeah, it's brilliant. It's absolutely freaking awesome. So I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Big God Bob says, Ollie Outers, more like Ollie Melters, as if. Nice one, Big God Bob. Stick the boot in, son, on these Ollie Outers, a.k.a. these twats. Sorry, guys, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But yeah, dickheads, man, not giving Ollie the time, man. What's he done? You know, he's barely had time. He's mopping up after bloody Jose's shithouse performance. Do you know what I mean? He's mopping up last season. This is the first full season. He's doing all right. I've got a bit of melt fever on the go. Oh, sorry, lads and lasses. That's horrible, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm just going to be back in a minute, lads and lasses. Give me a minute, and I'm going to replenish my drink while it's half time. And I'm going to get some more tissue, because that one is getting, you know, like when you've used a tissue a bit too much, and it starts to get all straggly, and looks like bloody David Moyes' hair, or Roy Hodgson's hair, or something. That is the situation I've got going on right now. So give me 2 minutes, lads and lasses. I'll be back very, very shortly. Do not go anywhere. Thank you so much for watching this watch-along today, by the way. Smash that thumbs up button before you go, lads and lasses. I'm just going to be 2 minutes anyway. Get yourselves a cup of tea, have a little piddle, or whatever you need to do, and I'll be back. I'm back, lads and lasses. How's it going? Thanks for waiting for me there. I got my drink. Get in there, my son. 3-1 up then at Old Trafford here. What do you guys think about it? Let me go back into the live chat here then. Collective Forces, Mrs. P, I'm all good. Thanks, laughing my way through it all. Hope you're all good over there, Matty. Thank you very much for dropping by here, pal. Valiant Grooms in the house as well. Says Reds all the way. Shout out to you, Valiant Grooms, mate. Nice name. Good man. Martin Ellison. Yes, Martin in the house. He says, yes, Pig. Come on, United. Yes, my son. Absolutely bossing it, aren't we? 3-1 up now at half-time. The second half's just about to get underway. Just let you all know. And what can you say? You know, the standout performers of the first half. I think Matic looked fantastic. Obviously, Greenwood was influential, taking his chance. Martial's finish was absolutely bloody top draw. Bruno Fernandez pulling the strings once again. And we've made a substitution at half-time, everybody. Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly is on the pitch instead of Victor Lindelof. So there's been a substitution made by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at half-time here. Eric Bailly has just come on the pitch, everyone. Glenn says, another super chat got lost, mate. Oh, no, Glenn. Let me go back up and try and find it, my friend. I can't see it, so let me go on YouTube here anyway. Hang on, sorry, right. One moment, my friend. We'll get to the bottom of this one. But yeah, massive shout out to everybody who's sending super chats and all that sort of stuff. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for having your say and getting your comments out there, lads and lasses. Much appreciated. Right then, let's have a look. Let's have a cheeky little look and see what you're on about here, Glenn. So Glenn says, Maguire just isn't good enough. Can't defend and slow. Hey, fair comment there from you there, my friend. I have to say, you know, he's had a bit of a freaking nightmare. The game's kicked off, by the way, lads and lasses. United get proceedings under the way. I mean, look, Maguire's been a good player over the last couple of seasons in the Premier League and for England as well. But at United, if we're being honest, he's not quite lived up to the £80 million price tag yet. But it is his first season at Manchester United. Whoa! David De Gea has to make an incredible save. Bournemouth, oh, they hit the post again. Wow, and just a few seconds after United get the game underway, Bournemouth win the game, they got the ball back. And instantly, Dan Juma has a shot at David De Gea's goal and forces an excellent save from our Spanish shot stopper in between the sticks. What a stop, what a save by David. But oh my days, man. Almost just conceded at the back there. Was it Harry Maguire again having a nightmare there? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Eric Bailly's got his hand wrapped there. The referee says Eric Bailly's given away a foul here. 46 minutes, 20 seconds in here. What is it, a penalty? It's a penalty from Mike Dean here with the freaking elbow call. He said that it's Eric Bailly's gone in with a freaking elbow or something. Let's have a look. Whoa. Let's have another look here. Mike Dean has called a foul in United's penalty area for the elbow on a Bournemouth player there by what? I can't see anything that's wrong there. What the bloody hell happens here? Eric Bailly comes in and barely touches the defender. What's your problem? What's your problem, Mike Dean, mate? Are you some sort of a twat or something? What's happened? There's no bloody elbow. There's nothing there. If anything, Bailly's fouled. What are you talking about, ref? Let's have a look at this VAR then. Let's give this VAR decision, mate. We ain't freaking having this, Mike Dean, mate. We ain't having this. Come on, VAR has a look at it. Oh, they're looking for the handball on the edge of the area. I totally missed that. That wasn't handball. It's outside the area anyway. Come on, don't give me that, lads. You can't give a penalty for that. That's pure filth. He's not touched it with his elbow. It's just hit his shoulders. He's gone up for the header, man. Bailey comes on the pitch, and within a second, he's involved in a penalty shout here. Oh, my days. Hey, Eagle comments 1-0, Leicester have scored. Well, there you go over in the other fixture that's currently on. Crystal Palace, Leicester have scored. That's not good. That is not good. That is not handball in the penalty box, though. Whatever you're on about, refs, it's not handball in the penalty box. Just hit his head, man. Hit his freaking head, son. What are you on about? Nah, that's not handball. It's hit his shoulders. He's gone up for the header a little bit, maybe. What are you talking about, guys? Oh, my days. It's hit his shoulder a little bit. Come on, he's chested it. He's chested it, ref. He's chested it. That's a chest. That's a chest, ref. That is a chest. There's no doubt about it in my eyes. He's chested it down. It's a chest. No. We're not having this. We're not having this. What is going on with these VAR twats, man? Are they just trying to, come up with a good enough bloody reason to convince the penalty to be awarded here? And Mike Dean, what's he done? Oh, no. And it's a freaking penalty to Bournemouth, lads and lasses. Eric Bailly literally been on the pitch 2 freaking seconds and has given away a penalty on the edge of the area. I mean, I don't really look like, this is freaking chest, man. That is a bullshit bloody, decision, mate. Oh, bollocks! And Bournemouth stick the ball in the back of the net, and that's it. Josh King makes it 3-2. Josh King, and Eric Bailly doesn't look too happy at all because he's just allowed Bournemouth back into the game, and United have conceded a penalty now. Josh King lashes it in the back of the net and makes it 3-2 to Manchester United. And if we're being honest now, they're just showing a replay of the Bailly incident. I mean, what is he doing, in all honesty? I know I've said it's a chest, but what is he actually doing, man? There's no big behind him. He doesn't need to do that. He has, it's sort of hit him on the shoulder here, if we're being honest. He's gone up for it and sort of hit it with his shoulder. He's had a complete error of judgment, really. He's trying to chest it, but it's just too far away from him. So he's ended up hitting it with his shoulder, and it's bloody stupid. It's bloody stupid. And now King has made it 3-2 to Bournemouth, and just like that, United's 2-goal lead is cut in half due to a little bit of shitty defending by Eric Bailly after coming on at half-time. Like, I bet Solskjaer's like, shit, I should have just left bloody Victor on. Do you know what I mean? Eric Bailly's just come on and done that immediately, so that's a nightmare. But he's out of sorts, really. He's just slotted into this game, and he's had an incident there. He's just got it totally wrong. Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand that. I mean, all the times that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made all of these changes going in at half-time is, how many? None. I can't really remember him making changes at half-time. He usually makes the changes, much later. So it's even strange that he did make that change at half-time. Maybe Lindelof picked up a knock or something. But hold on a second, Bournemouth with the counter-attack. No, I don't believe it. It's 3-3. Don't take the piss out of me. Yes, the offside flag is up. The offside flag is up. Shocking defending by United again, though. Look at that. Bournemouth lethal on the counter-attack, cutting us open there like a surgical bloody knife. Look at this. He is offside, though. He is offside this time. But it's lashed past David De Gea, man. And oh my days, it was almost 3-3. Almost 3-3. And United crumbling a little bit at the moment here. We've crumbled a little bit since coming out second half. We've allowed that moment from Bailly to just melt us. And we took our eye off the ball again there. And Bournemouth very nearly clean through. Mrs. P says, you went so red, love. Did I? I don't feel too good. I feel very nervous now. This is a nervy game now. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling flustered. JP in the house, he says, Pig, how can there not be spoilers? People won't wait till their moments pass if they're in front. No, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try and obviously, not dip into the chat as much as possible. Sometimes I see a spoiler, but yeah, there's a little bit of a delay and stuff, so we'll just have to do what we can, lads and lasses. But yeah. Oh, Cutie says, get some air, Pig. Yeah, good call. I need to get some serious air here. Anyway, yeah, Bournemouth, man. That was crazy. That was pretty crazy, that counter-attacking move there, and they slotted it past David De Gea, but he was offside. He was just offside there. Ash says, wake the F up, Manchester United. The collective forces, get Bailly off. LOL. Yeah, that would be a turn-up, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't really understand that one if other than, Victor has taken up some sort of a knock going in. Eric Hahn says, now people can't blame Lindelof now, can they? No, well, it's a fair point, mate. I mean, Bailey's come on and he's done something very silly, which was just completely unnecessary. And that, unfortunately, is the reason why Bournemouth even have 2 goals today, is because more so, okay, you can say that Stanislas' piece of skill was great first half, but it's more so from United errors that we've handed them 2 goals. And no matter how good United have been in this game, scoring 3, you can't be giving away 2 goals to any teams. And it is a bit of a shame that we've done that, and we have made a couple of errors at the back. But here's Bruno Fernandez. He plays in Rashford then. Rashford, 53 minutes gone, gathers it up for us then. Bruno plays it back inside. It's met by Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic sprays it back out to Bruno in a wide left position. Overlap and run by Luke Shaw's left everybody for dead. And Luke Shaw plays it in. Brought down by Martial, chested down, tight bit of play. Rashford finds himself one-on-one, but then Nathan Ake gets a foot in. And Bournemouth managed to beat this ball away now. But it's won by Mason Greenwood, who tries to get half a yard and shoots. Oh my days, it's unbelievable! Mason Greenwood with an absolutely incredible goal. It smacks of Michael Owen against the Argentinians in 1998 at the World Cup here. I'm telling you, he's knocked it onto the right and he smashed it into the top left bins. Is this kid the second coming or what? Never mind Cristiano Ronaldo, never mind Lionel Messi, never mind Wayne Rooney or your Neymars or your bullshit defenders. This kid is in the freaking league of his own coming up as a teenager in the world football. Did you see the goal? He smashed it in there. It reminds me of that goal that Michael Owen scored at the World Cup in 98. Let's just have a look at this. Let's just have a look at this. Oh my days, man. Mason Greenwood takes it to the right, does the defender, edge of the box, wades his way in, and then just slashes it into the top left-hand corner of the goal past Ramsdale. No chance for Ramsdale, gets a touch on it, but again, Zeus's thunderbolt comes out of Mason Greenwood's right boot, and he can't stop the power. You can't handle the power, Ramsdale, that Mason Greenwood's able to generate on this ball. And he's lashed it in. It's absolutely a sexual strike. Look at that, 4-2 to Manchester United, lads and lasses. And Mason Greenwood is the king of Old Trafford. He's the new king. The king is dead. Long live the king. Oh my days, Mason Greenwood. Let's just update the scoreline. It's 4-2 to Manchester United now in this one. I cannot believe that goal by Greenwood. He's got 2 in this game. Both taken amazingly. Barely the couple of chances that he's had in the game, and he's absolutely taken them all. I cannot believe what we are witnessing here. We're witnessing the birth of a generational legend of the game, surely. You know, he's the next generation of superstar in this game. You're seeing Messi and Ronaldo approaching the years of their career where they're declining a little bit. They're turning things down, and eventually soon they're going to be hanging up their boots. But people like Mason Greenwood are coming through and taking that mantle on. And oh my days, this kid is special. He's special. You can't say anything other than that. What he touches turns to gold, man. Oh, man, what an unbelievable turn of events there. Mason Greenwood makes it 4-2 to Manchester United. Get your comments in there. Alex says we've scored 4 goals from 5 shots on target. That's incredible. That's 80% success rate, my friend. That is pretty unbelievable. Oh, man. What a team we've got, though. Rashford getting on the score sheet. Martial getting on the score sheet. Greenwood getting on the score sheet. Bruno Fernandez pulling the strings. Paul Pogba in the midfield. Matic shoring things up. The back line is the only questionable part of the team, really. But when you can go up the other end and score the amount of goals that United have in this game, what does it matter, really? Okay, it's shit that we conceded those 2 goals from errors, basically. They were errors. Shouldn't be even a goal on the scoreboard for Bournemouth, in my opinion, if it wasn't for shoddy United defending. But 4 goals going up there, destroying them, cutting them open. We're 56 minutes in. We called 5-0 before this game started. But hang on, ball played in down the right now. We have another chance here. United, bit of pressure on. Ball playing into the danger zone, but it's headed away. Ake, I think, with the header here. Nemanja Matic, who's been sensational once again, takes it forward and plays it. Another delicious pass. Look at that ball in, and Pogba tries to square it back to Bruno there. Matic wins it back again. The Terminator cannot be stopped. Look at him. He's got that red eye blinker in. The red eyes blinker in, man. But he's, they've cut one of his arms off, but he's still coming. He's still freaking coming, Nemanja Matic. You can't stop him. Here he is again. Do-dum, dum, do-dum. Do-dum, dum, do-dum. Anyway. Oh, wait a second. Bruno Fernandez on the ball now. Arawan Bissaka. Oh, my days. Oh, hang on. No, referee's given the penalty against Anthony. Oh, for a foul on Tony Martial, lads and lasses. Look at that. Kelly has been awarded a foul against him for pulling Anthony Martial down to the ground on the edge of the area. Is this a free kick just outside the area or a penalty? It looks like it's just outside the area, but Kelly has been penalised for a foul on Anthony Martial here. Just coming up to 58 minutes. It's going to be a free kick to United just outside the edge of the area. A free kick for United just outside. Is it going to be Bruno Fernandez? Are we going to see Rashford have another pop? Maybe Paul Pogba? Suddenly United have got so many set piece options as well. We've got free kick specialists in the side out there on the pitch. Oh my days, man. Oh my days. Whew, it's getting a little bit toasty in here, lads, and it's getting a bit toasty. And here we go. Here's the free kick then. Bruno stands over it along with Paul Pogba then. Who's going to strike? Bruno strikes one. Oh my days! Bruno Fernandez scores and makes it 5-2 to Manchester United, lads and lasses. What a free kick by our Portuguese Magnifico. It's unbelievable what's going on since Bruno Fernandez has come into the side. The catalyst, the creator. Oh my days, what a strike by Bruno Fernandez. He's just lashed in a free kick right out the top drawer. Dipping placement over the wall and into Bournemouth's net. Ramsdale, no chance at all. Edge of the area. Bruno bangs it. It's a cross goal. It's across the keeper. It's a filthy, spinning, dipping chicken dipper of a shot. And there's no way even the Colonel could save that one, my friends. It is banged into the back of the net by Bruno Fernandez. He makes it 5-2 to Manchester United. And oh my days, this is an absolute freaking battering. Come on, my sons! Oh, 5-2 to United, man. Might as well be 56, but 5-2 to United. Get in. What a goal by Bruno Fernandez. I don't believe it. Oh, Neil Duffin. Yes, my son. He says, ha, Crumpet McNuffinator Duffinasm. We're on fire. Mate, it's time for that mangasm, isn't it? Come on, then. Oh! It's mangasm time because we're smashing up Bournemouth 5-1 and now I'm smashing up my set, lads and lasses. Oh, Bruno Fernandez, what a man since he's come in, eh? What a player. Oh, it's lucky you can't see what I'm doing down here, lads and lasses. I'm joking, I'm not doing that. That's obscene. Anyway, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's almost wank-worthy, this performance. Get out the tissues for a different reason. Never mind the hay fever. We've got MUFC fever right now. Oh, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. 5-2 to the mighty Red Devils at Old Trafford here. One down. We let them back in the game at 3-2, and since then, wow, we've just turned on the style. Mason Greenwood, Bruno Fernandez, Paul Pogba, the manager Matic, Martial, Rashford, Sexual. Debbie Elder, how you doing, Debbie? Sorry, I forgot. I forget sometimes that there's people watching this. I forget sometimes there's women watching this, you know what I mean? I apologise, I do. Gung, she says, it's a mangasm situation. Fortune Smith, shout out, says United all the way. Dylan Gill says, Pig, this is freaking insane. Defensive mistakes again, though. Fully agree, we're attacking the shite out of them and cutting them open. We scored 5 goals. Really clinical from our players today. Thankfully, that has to be the case because defensively we've been shoddy, like you said. So, yeah, it's just as well that we have done that. Ruddy can't game in the house. That's just stopping by. Great to see you, Ruddy lad. You are just witnessing us starting to cream over Manchester United destroying Bournemouth 5-2. Come on, my son. Razella Abdullah says, go, Man United. Nice one there, Razella Abdullah. Thank you very much. Collective Forces, they are getting rinsed. Matty Rush says, smash a like for Bruno. Thank you, lads and lasses. If you're enjoying this watch along today and you're enjoying this performance from Manchester United, smash a thumbs up on this video if you can. It'll definitely help us out. Our Portuguese Magnifico is something else, though, eh? Oh, my days. Bruno Fernandez, what a free kick there. Pulling the strings generally in this game. Setting his teammates up for assists. And just what a difference maker that man has been since he's come into the side. I can't really sing his praises highly enough. He's just magnificent. JP says Bournemouth subbing the whole team. I don't blame them, my friends. I mean, have we still got limited to 5 substitutions? If I was Eddie Howe, I'd make Buddy full 11. Maybe keep Ramsdale on. Actually, no, he's had a couple of mares. And get himself on there. Might as well get himself on there. Jonathan M says spanked. Debbie Elder says, Ollie, 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 Ollie. You are my Solskjaer, my Ollie Solskjaer. You make me happy when skies are grey. Though Alan Shearer, he may be dearer. Please don't take my Solskjaer away. We need to come up with a modern one of those. Do you know what I mean? A modern one. Obviously not Alan Shearer, because that was a song for their playing days. But that's what we need to come up with. Mr. Big Nut says, I saw some people say Ollie out when we conceded the first goal. Must feel like an idiot. Oh my days, there's some absolute fools out there around the world. There really are. Who just want too much too soon and demand some sort of a god level of achievement in turning a football club that's struggling into one that's winning the league overnight. It's just not realistic. It takes time for these things to happen. And I think if you look at actually what's been achieved in Ollie's time, he's done as good as any of the United managers have since Fergie. And okay, we might not have had the trophies that Jose's got, but it's only his first full season. Just wait until the end of the season and we might have a trophy or two. We don't actually know yet. Oh, what an unbelievable ball! 6-2, lads and lasses, 6-2! Marcus Rashford, oh, the offside flag is up. Damn it, the offside flag is up and Marcus Rashford has that in the back of the net. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. Is it Pogba with the pass? It's just an unbelievable pass in from the right there. And it looks like Rashford is in line with the defender, but he's being awarded as offside here. But the VAR's checking the disallowed goal. It was disallowed by the linesman. The offside flag was up, but he doesn't look offside to me there. It looks like he's onside. Come on, the VAR's checking it, lads and lasses. The VAR's checking it. Come on. Come on, United. Here we go. I tell you what, we're going to have a compilation of goals after this one, aren't we? We're going to have to make a goal compilation video after this game and put that up. Oh, my days. We'll probably do the post-match reaction as part of this video after the game. And then just, and then just do that. That'll give me time to do that, lads and lasses. But oh, my days. Like I said, I'm seeing my missus later for our 5-year anniversary. So I'm absolutely buzzing, my son, because we're smashing them up. It's going to be a good one. Oh, yes. And look, yeah, Bournemouth making more substitutions. Come on. Get him. What do you guys think about this performance, eh? JP says Fred on. Oh, yeah, look, Matic coming off. Great performance by Nemanja Matic again. Really great. Won so much stuff back for us today. So positive. What a turnaround he's had. Fred on the pitch. Fred on the pitch. Hoo-wee! This is good. Hoo-wee! Terry Jason says we need 8 goals. Caution, man. There's no reason why United can't score the most goals we have for a long time. Hey, you remember when we played those absolute pretenders Arsenal and beat them 8-2? That's on the cards, lads and lasses. It's on the cards. It's on the cards. Bruno, this time the ball is wayward. Illy United says this VAR is shit, mate. I don't know how that wasn't awarded. He looked onside, didn't he? I was looking at down the line there. It looked like Rashford was onside and they just awarded it. Didn't even think about it. Hey, VJ Anand, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, everybody that's tuning in. Just hit 200 viewers on the live show. Bang, diddly do. Thank you very much for getting in here, everyone. Hit that thumbs up button. We're going to be getting a little bit of the bubbly out tonight, I think. A little bit of the bubbly is coming out tonight because United are doing the business. We're back on track. We're freaking back, baby. You know, we're like Arnie in Terminator 2. I said we got Nemanja Matic. He's the Terminator. Well, that's what, we actually are that. The whole team's a Terminator. We're like a Transformer Terminator or something. Or like the Megazord from Power Rangers when it comes together. You know what I'm saying? Just an accumulation of different parts, man, making up this machine. We cannot be stopped right now. Obscure references from some of you there. Debbie says, I need some bubbly. Oh, yeah, a little bit of the bubbly. Collective Force says 2 points here. 1, it was a goal. 6-2. And 2, Billing has a flipping strong look going on. Fair play to you, my son. Yeah, I thought it was a goal too. It should have been 6-2, man. Should have been 6-2. It's a nightmare. Kayak says, Pig, VAR give offside even if it's an inch. Well, I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Because he looked bang in line there. Thank you so much, First Class Gamer. He comments and says, smash a like, guys, and subscribe. Help the channel out. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Flying Pig United YouTube channel, what's the matter with you? Hit that like button, lads and lasses. Go on, do it. Do it now. Do it. We're on a proper Terminator trip on this video. I don't know why. Anyway, let's melt these liquid melters even more and lower them into the chasm by scoring a couple more goals. But yeah, I agree. I think it should have been 6-2. Thank you, Asher's Ash. I'm absolutely loving this one. This is a pleasure to do. An absolute pleasure to do this watch along today. Bantering with you lads and lasses. Sorry, that was just a release of emotion right there. That is some sort of a gleeful mangasm, if you so to speak. Because, it's just like the release of so many years pent-up anxiety coming out right now. What's going on? United have been a shell of ourselves over the last 7 years. And suddenly Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's back in the mix here. But not as a player this time, as a manager. And nobody really gave him the time of day, really. Everyone was writing him off before he even got going. Even after he had an amazing start to his United career, mopping up for Jose's best last year. And this season, a lot of people on this channel in particular have stuck by him because we're all like-minded. I've been Ollie out the whole time. Most of you guys have. Don't get me wrong. If you think that Ollie should have been out at some point, you can entitled to think your own point. But you were wrong, weren't you? If you admit you were wrong, that's fine. We can move on. Just admit you're wrong and we can move on. Alex says, give Bruno his milk, mate. Bruno Fernandez. What does he drink? I reckon he drinks the Jersey Gold Top. Do you know what I'm saying? He's going for that full creamy goodness. He's trying to replenish those minerals after the game. You know what I'm saying? He's not going in this 1%, 2% semi-skim bullshit. He's going either for the blue top or the gold top. That's what I'm feeling. Eddie A says, Greenwood. Oh my days, what a kid. Man, Mason Greenwood, I don't think it gets any better in terms of teenage players. Like I've said, if you compare him to some of the other players that have come up in the Premier League in my lifetime that I've seen grow up, he's as good as any of them. Look, Michael Owen was probably the best out of the bunch, if I'm being honest. Like, from Michael Owen from 17 to 20 is like one of the best players. He was sensational. Those were some of his best years. Whereas like Wayne Rooney, obviously Ronaldo, Messi, all these players got better as they got older. But actually for an 18-year-old, in terms of having the technique, the vision, the execution of all these different goals and passes that he's making to get these assisting goals, the left foot ability, the right foot ability, the intelligence on the ball, everything, the dribbling ability, the pace, the fact he is only 18, is going to improve and is going to get better physically. It just fills me with so much hope that he's going to be one of the world's best players. You can already see that he's got all the talent in the world by what he's doing out there. He's doing the job of, a £70 million, 26-year-old big-time signing for us since Ollie's put him in this side coming back from lockdown. He's doing the job of a Jadon Sancho or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Jadon Sancho, I think we should definitely get him if we can get him because he's amazing. But even if we don't, it's like Greenwood's going to be fine for us there, I think. He's already good enough. He's already good enough. Oh, Alex, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. He says, we've been in the wilderness for 7 years, pig. It was awful under LVG and Mourinho, but it looks great now under Ollie, now that he's got his players. Oh, thank you so much for that, Alex. And I have to fully agree, my friend. I have to fully agree that things are just getting better and better for United now with Ollie. The squad's getting better and better. The feeling around the club's just getting better because we've got a philosophy now. We've got a style. We're trying to attack teams largely. It seems like that's what Ollie's trying to do. He's not trying to play this cat and mouse bullshit game. Even if we do leave ourselves open a bit at the back, we're going to attack. We're going to create. We're going to get Bruno on the ball. We're going to get Pogba on the ball. We're going to thread balls through. We're going to get the crazy front three that we've got in behind. And largely we've managed to do that. Okay, that Norwich performance was a bit dodgy, but since lockdown it's been pretty much flawless. Oh, hang on a sec, with Clean through a goal with another chance. Oh, hang on, Luke Shaw finds himself edge of the area, shot on goal. Oh, blocked by Nathan Ake there with a shot by Pogba edge of the area. But anyway, yeah, I mean, we're coming along so well under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The feeling is back, the positivity is back. So long as we have Champions League football next season, he's definitely showing he's the right man for the job, isn't he? Who else would have done? I think this is best case scenario for us this season, what he's done and the players he's signed and how we've improved. We couldn't go out there and get the top players in the world, the big names, the Lewandowskis of this world, the Neymars of this world, these guys, because We're just not there right now. And also we've got the Glazers in charge. We're just not there. And it's probably not the best thing for us to do. So what Ollie had to do was buy players, different type of players. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a player that had one great season in the Premier League and has a big future. We signed him. He's come on leaps and bounds. Other players that he signed have done tremendously well as well. You can't discount the impact that Maguire has had at times. He's also been an error prone in a lot of games, but a lot of games he's led very, very well, and he's been a very good signing. But just the money is a bit crazy. But look, as long as he's here for a good while and he actually does stop making these stupid errors like he did in this game, then I think he'll be all right. But yeah, he's looked a bit ropey actually. Gary Wells says, drinks break in this weather, totally ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the standard though, isn't it? Because it could have been hot today because of the time of year. But yeah, I hear you. It is a bit silly. And after the drinks break, 73 minutes, 57 seconds in then, guys. And Manchester United lead Bournemouth 5-2 at home at Old Trafford here. After going 1-0 down to Bournemouth, we've done ever so well. I mean, I do think that Mason Greenwood's got to take the plaudits so far in this game, and Bruno as well, for just fully pulling the strings. Unbelievable sort of performance from the boys again today. 5-2. Fred makes a committed challenge there. It's gone out of play. And it looks like Daniel James is coming on. So Dan James is coming on, everybody. And Mason Greenwood's going to be the lad who makes way here. Mason Greenwood, what a freaking player. 18 years of age, a brace from Mason Greenwood today. He's on a bloody hat-trick. He's not too happy to come off, but that's what you want. He looks absolutely fine. He's professional, but I'm just saying, you could tell he wanted to stay on the pitch there, which I like. But that's it. Solskjaer saving him. Dan James goes on. And Daniel James, with his pace, got something to prove now. He's got something to fight for because he wants to keep himself in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's plans. Because let's be honest now, all Greenwood's done since coming into the fold to replace Dan James is absolutely make Dan James his little bitch. To be honest, in terms of the starting 11 of the team. Like Greenwood, there's no way that Solskjaer doesn't select Greenwood ahead of Dan James going forward, is there? There's just no way. He's too influential for Manchester United. And also, if you think about the fixtures we've got, the current situation, I mean, it's just perfect. The remaining games we've got to have Mason Greenwood in there. We're not coming up against any of the big teams. He's got the ability anyway. I think he's good enough now anyway. But wow, he's gonna have a run into the team to the end of the season. And Solskjaer seems to know what his best team is now. That Pogba-Matic combo in midfield with Bruno in front, and then Martial, Rashford, Bruno, of course, and Greenwood seems to be the Solskjaer select 11 at the moment. This team that he likes the look of the best, the team that he has the most faith in. He could have easily changed the team for the game today. So you have to give credit to Ollie. He's taking this seriously. He wants to get the job done. He's playing his best team that he believes is his best team right now. We may not have the depth there. Why upset the flow of things? You know, you could say, oh, Brandon Williams should have had a game today, or Bruno should have been rested today, or something like that. But would we have played such explosive attacking football and scored these 5 goals if we didn't select this team today? So fair play to Ollie, man. He's playing it safe in a way, but at the same time, he's given us what we want, which is winning games and smashing fools up and keeping that continuity in this side. Every single week, the team is largely the same. Of course, we're going to have Europa games and FA Cup and stuff, and it's going to change a little bit. But so far in the league, he's playing his strongest side. We want to get the results. We want to finish the league strong, and that's exactly what we are doing here. Oh my days! I mean, it's just a great game. What a fantastic bunch of goals we scored today. What was your favourite goal today, lads and lasses? Was it Tony Martial's? I guess it's got to be Tony Martial's, really. But Greenwood's last one was sensational as well. That Michael Owen-esque one where he's just literally rinsed it in there. It did remind me of that goal he scored against Argentina in '98 World Cup. It was very reminiscent of that. Oh, look at that from Fred. Wins it back in the centre of the park for United. Very well. 77.5 minutes gone now. Luke Shaw on the ball. Plays it up the pitch now. Daniel James takes it forward for Manchester United. Sprayed out by Bruno now. Back into the danger zone. Oh, my days. And a couple of red shirts flying into the 6-yard box, but cannot quite get across there. I would love to see 6 from this United side today. I really would. I'd love to see 6. 5-2's an amazing result, though. Yeah, Martial just looks a little bit offside there. He's lunging. He can't quite get across to it anyway. Maybe the delivery from Rashi a little bit loose. But Martial looked offside anyway. He needs to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Kayam says Martial's banger. Yeah, that probably was the best goal scored today, to be fair. It was just insane. Definitely Martial says big nuts. Yeah, that was pretty sensational. Big God Bob says Pig Greenwood will get injured. I don't know. Hopefully not, Big God Bob. That's the thing. You don't want to bring these young lads in too quickly and give them too much game time. So, he's taking him off the pitch there. It's a smart move. And if you're talking about maybe starting him these next bunch of games, because obviously he hasn't had a big run in the side, maybe picking up energy, he seems like a fit lad. We'll see. I think he'll be okay between now and the end of the season. It's a good amount of time for him to get these starts for United. Remember, this is his 7th start for Man United in the Premier League ever. This is his 7th start. No, his 8th. I think it's his 8th. Yeah, it's his 8th start for Manchester United ever and his 7th of the season. So that's pretty unbelievable, the fact that he's already got 7 goals. I think he's got 8 goals in the Premier League now. 8 goals in 8 games overall for his starts in a Manchester United shirt from Mason Greenwood. I mean, he's something unbelievable, this man. Something unbelievable, this man. Unreal, son. Looks like it's Marcus Rashford coming off, is he? Hey, thank you so much, Jarvis Cocker. Sorry, I missed your super chat there, mate. He said it's a delight listening to your watch along. Thank you so much, Jarvis Cocker. It's very nice of you, my friend. It's great to have you on board. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Jarvis. And Ryan Berberspin9 also super chatting and says Bruno Gasm, and I missed that. And thank you so much for Rincon as well. This great comment about United finally coming out of the wilderness. Things are looking rosy for United. There's 10 minutes left of the game now. Over 80 minutes on the clock, everyone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is looking good. We can get another one then. Come on then, United. We can get another one here. Yes, Daniel James with the pace of an absolute cougar. But no, he gets brought down and he wants a foul, but the foul is not given at all by Mike Dean there. Batman Night Fan says 148 likes. Are you serious, guys? Hey, thank you to everybody that's watched this stream today and got involved. Please do us a favour if you're watching and you haven't done so yet. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can smash over 150 likes. That would be insanely awesome. There's 150 odd of you still watching. So thank you very much for joining me today on this show and getting involved. It's a great community we got on here. For anybody that doesn't know this channel, legends in the live chat, like-minded legends, get involved with them, have a chat with them. They're a very friendly bunch of people, and we all love United and love football at the very least, even if you're not a United fan. So, thank you to everyone that makes this channel what it is, makes this community what it is by interacting with each other and interacting with me, and giving a shit enough to come along and watch these watch-alongs. Because obviously, it's fun, isn't it? That's why we do them. You guys have a lot of fun interacting. I hope I can keep you entertained and also informed with what's going on in the games. And you guys definitely do me too. So thank you so much to everybody that watches these. Legends. 81 minutes, 36 seconds gone. Then come on, United. Mangasm City all over the place now. Oh. All right, come on. Oh. Glowing. We're glowing today. We're absolutely glowing. We're glowing out here. We're looking amazing. We're like a pregnant woman. If this performance was summed up by a stage of a woman's life, we would be in pregnancy right now. We're freaking glowing. Do you know what I mean? We're glowing, and we've got a new future, a new life growing inside of us. Do you know what I'm saying? Luke Shaw with a chance to the near post, but it's into the side netting now, blocked away, but Bournemouth win it back. Oh my days. G Wolf says, well, Pig, you're buzzing. He legend for doing this, bro. Bows to you. Thank you so much, G Wolf. You're a top man. We'll have to smash up some fools on GTA together soon. Jarvis Cocker says no McTominay today. No McTerminator out there. We got the Serbinator instead, the Serbian Terminator. Apadu Rajiv, shout out Apadu. VJ Anand says Leicester is leading 2-0. Well, that's a shame that Leicester are winning. We've got to play them last game of the season anyway. Nice one, Gaz Elliott. Sounds pretty decent, my friend. Yeah, you come back and it's 5-2, buddy. It's mental. Come on, get in there. Liman Isis is such an orgy. Oh, make sure you keep a look. After the game, by the way, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the performances a little bit, give you my match reaction and thoughts and everything. And then what I would love you guys to do is come back afterwards and chuck a like on the compilation video. I'm going to make a little compilation of the watch along, just the goals, because I know a lot of people don't like skipping through the whole bloody video. But because there is a lot of goals today, I will do a post-match goals compilation or whatever for the commentary for this. Rizal Hassan, how you doing, Rizal? Shout out to you. He says hi. Hi to you, Rizal. QT007 says we go above Chelsea. Let's have a look at the just have a look at the live table. Oh my days, we are fourth in the league, my sons. Get in there. We're currently fourth in the league. Of course, Chelsea do have a game in hand, but we are in the top four, my friends. We are well and truly bang in the top four. Come on. Oh, Odie and Igalo on the pitch as well, by the way, lads and lasses. Come on, Igalo's just shot wide. Batman Knight fan, yeah, that's right, my friend. Bruno Fernandez with the lovely threaded pass through. Perfect, and Igalo latches on the end of it expertly, but his shot is just loosely wide of the post there. Fortune Smith says Pogball. Pogba's been fantastic since coming back into the team, hasn't he? He needs to be getting a heck of a lot of credit for what he's been doing, you know. I've not been his biggest fan in the past. A lot of it rightly so, but I have to say this season and particularly coming back into the side since injury, he has been faultless. He's been excellent. He's been positive. He's been hungry. He's been working his socks off, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from him. And he's been so quality and effective. So it's great to see. But I do think Bruno's been pulling the strings out more so out of the two today. What do you guys think? Steve Buckley says the pig for United. Thank you, Steve Buckley, lad. Legends getting in here. Steve Buckley, I'm guessing you're the same Steve Buckley on Twitter. Thank you very much for finding us and getting involved today. Gaz Elliott says, where's my baby Ellie tonight? She's around the place, Gaz Elliott, mate. Elliot's around, don't you worry. Varinda Devinda says, yes, come on, United. Get in, Varinda. Get in there, my son. United are just unstoppable right now. Daniel James, down the left for United. He tries to find a cross into the 6-yard box, but it's met the first defender and it's out for a corner now to United. Phil Mike says, wouldn't it be all the sweeter if Ollie proves most of us wrong and makes us good again, though? Well, I don't know if he'd be proving most of us wrong. I think he'd be proving some of you wrong, because most of us realise that he's actually doing pretty well, and he's going to take a bit of time, and even next year we're probably not going to be challenging for the title. But I expect us to close the gap significantly. I expect us to get one or two more great players in, because for his track record of signing players so far, he's done brilliantly. Marshall Gralla, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. He says, 15 unbeaten. Champions League football is around the corner. Pleasure to watch our club on the rise. Isn't it 16 games unbeaten now? I think it might be 16, Marshall Gralla, my friend. But yeah, 15, yeah, oh, fair play. Champions League football, I know. That's what I mean. We've got to keep winning. We've got to obviously keep getting the results. The games that we've got coming up, we are the favourites in all of them. So it's in our hands. Even the Leicester game, last game of the season, we should be getting the job done against them as far as I'm concerned. But let's hope that it gets to the stage of the season then on the last day, and we're not even in the position where we have to challenge them for that game to decide who gets top four. Wouldn't it be nice if Chelsea bottled it out and us and Leicester were in contention, or vice versa, and then it was just cemented before we go into the last game of the season, you know, that we were going to have Champions League football next season? That would be amazing. That's the ideal scenario. Thank you so much for that, Marshall Gralla. Shout out to all the super chatters tonight, all the PayPalers, all the channel members, all the people getting in here who are not sitting on a cushion, and just everybody, you know, thanks for watching. It's been a cracker tonight. Really lots of fun. Mostly because United are playing some sensational swashbuckling football. Swashbuckling football, you know what I mean? Jack Sparrow, eat your bloody heart out. Kind of looks like a pirate, Bruno Fernandez. Let's call him Pirate Fernandez, you know what I'm saying? Because he kind of looks like a pirate. You know what? One of those old pirates, you give him the right costume, stick him next to Johnny Depp and Keira Knightley. He's all right. He's going to fit in nicely. So let's say we got a pirate in the midfield of the park doing some swashbuckling. Oh, yeah. Sibtain Ali YouTube. Sibtain Ali YouTube. He says, Pig Squad, please read. Would make my day. How you doing, Sibtain? There you go, son. Get in. Thank you very much for commenting. And shout out to Sibtain. Harry HMT. How you doing, Harry HMT, lad? Great to see a whole bunch of new names tuning in tonight and getting in here and getting involved. Maybe you're not new names. Maybe I've just forgotten, but it is hard to hold like hundreds of names in your head. So thanks to you all for stopping by, whether you're new, old, just stumbled across the channel or whatnot. Do us a favor if you are new, though. Smash that like button and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you keep up to date with upcoming videos and stuff we do on this channel. And also click the bell icon to be notified when we go live so you can all keep up to date when we actually do go live. I know YouTube have been having a few mares with that recently, so hopefully they fix that. And guys, if you're unaware as well, if you're a United fan or a football fan, check out the website. It's called flyingpigunited.com. flyingpigunited.com, and it's a new Manchester United news source. No bullshit, no BS, no clickbait crap. Just good, honest Manchester United content, Manchester United news, following the club like a news sort of blog setup. So check it out, everyone. flyingpigunited.com, and thank you to you all for watching this video today. And the game's just winding down now that we're in the final moments of the game here, lads and lasses. Jacob Toivonen says, love your hat. Thank you very much, Jacob. I'm guessing you're in relation to the other Toivonen we've got in here, right? Matty Toivonen. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got two Toivonens, man. Two Toivonens don't make a right. Thank you so much for that. And Habibi, how you doing, Habibi? Thank you very much for you getting in here and saying hello to me as well. Hello to you. Eddie A says, I miss Pogba scoring. Well, you know, you can't have absolutely everything out there, and obviously Pogba is done well today, but yeah, he's not got on the score sheet today, but he's just done absolutely brilliant today, obviously, because we've scored 5 goals, and he's been a part of it. Yeah, nice one, Mrs. P. She says, great website. Thank you so much, love. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the website. Shout out to Sam Hopkins and Charlie Griffo for doing all of the, you know, or setting up the website and helping me out, put articles on it and stuff. If anybody wants to write articles for the website, hit me up, mrflyingpighd@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Nelly Kaya says, Man United with the love hearts. Nice one there. Thank you for getting in here as well. Ilan Haidi says, Martial or Pogba, choose one. Oh man, that's harsh, mate. That is pretty difficult. I mean, I'm not doing that. Ilan Haidi says, oh no, I've read that one. Nelly Kaya, thank you very much. Ruthless Sausage says, best United channel on here. Hey, thank you so much for that, Ruthless Sausage. I'm really pleased that you think so, my friend. Liman Isa says, totally bossed it. Liman, we didn't play like a bunch of lemons today, did we? We've absolutely smacked them apart, mate. We've made the cherries sour. We've made them bitter. We've sent them down potentially to the championship, and it's not great. You know, don't get me wrong. I like Bournemouth. I like Eddie Howe. They've done a good job, but it's great for United. We've smashed them up. And I'm sorry, the cherries, but you've got absolutely royally mugged off today by United's performance. It's a tremendous performance by United. I haven't freaking mangasmed like this for a while, lads and lasses. We're getting man-trick over here. We're going to get the old freaking Kama Sutra out in a bit and come up with some new man-trick freaking positions. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to get the old lavender candles lit. Lavender? What are we, 80? Anyway, I'm just saying. We're going to freaking get some weird shit on the go after this game. We're going to get freaky because United are back. Oh, my days. Oh, free kick from United, saved by Ramsdale. What a free kick from distance that was by Paul Pogba. Oh, Paul Pogba with a free kick. Look at that. Trying to get one for himself. Just not quite right in the corner, but close. Kung Shi says, I didn't get my match prediction right, but I guessed the right number of goals we scored. Get in there, United and the Bacano Brigadio. Shout out, Kung Shi. Thank you so much for getting in here, pal. And yes, we both got the score right. Unless, well, actually, United should have had 6, really, shouldn't we? Because I think that offside for Rashi was harsh. But yes, Gungshi, fully agreed. Like, we got the result right in a way. We got the right amount of goals. And another save by Ramsdale. United are peppering them. We're peppering them. There's plus 5 minutes of added time here. We're 2 minutes in. Oh, Abbas Hassani says, Bruno, the best midfielder in the world. He's proven himself to be one of, eh? He's proven himself to be one of. And look at that performance from him today. Look at he's probably the man of the match. If not him, then Greenwood. He's probably out of those two. There's been other great performances in there, of course. Martial's goal was insane. Greenwood's insane, of course. Matic has had a fantastic game as well, bossing it. There's been really good performances. Pogba's looked very, very good. So there's been some really good performances out there, but I'd probably have to narrow it down at least until Bruno and Greenwood, and we'll make our mind up for that after the game in the post-match, I guess. JP says, Pig, can I smother you in lavender? No, my friend. No, you cannot. No, I'm not going for that. If anything, then, I'd actually change it to lavender anyway, mate. Change it from lavender. I'm not into lavender, actually. That was a slip of the tongue, my friend. Do you know what I mean? Maybe like Lotus Biscoff spread. Oh, I don't care, because United are absolutely smashing them up here. The Cherries are going down again. Hopefully last 2 minutes. Score another one, lads. The collective force is absolutely cooking here. Mate, this team is incredible. Look at this ball over the top then. Oh, Igalo can't quite get onto the end of it. Alex Ray, he comments, good team, good performance. Yes, Alex Ray. I'm glad that you can see absolute class, my friend. You're spot on there. Primot says, Pig man of the match, yeah. Do you know what? Oh, my days. I'm going to give it to Greenwood. I know Bruno was pulling the strings and he's got a bunch of assists and he was fantastic and he scored that free kick. But I just think Greenwood's goals were at such a vital time. Like his goal, the first one, to get us back into the game. No messing around from him. No second chances. Just bang, takes it. And then that second goal was sheer utter class as well. And to give it us, again, another important time to give us that 2-goal cushion. So I say to Mason Greenwood, he's my man of the match. Oh, shot on goal by Fred. And Ramsdale makes the save. Good save by Ramsdale. And Ramsdale's had to make a whole bunch of really good saves today. Hasn't he? And we've had so many shots, but he's saved so many of them. Let's just have a look at the amount of shots United have had. Right as of now, we've had 18 shots, 9 on target, and of course 5 goals. And United have a corner now. There's only 30 seconds left of stoppage time now, so it looks like full time soon. Full time's imminent. Headed away by Bournemouth then. One back by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, with the ball into the 6-yard box, and Pogba is challenged for the header and he wants the penalty. And he's pissed off with the officiating here. The flag is up over on the far side for offside. But look at that, United really got the pedal to the metal on this one, the foot to the floor, and we are pumping out some serious performances at the minute. Look at how we've done today. And that's the full-time whistle, lads and lasses. Get in there, my son. Come on, United. On we march. The form continues. 16 freaking games unbeaten. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's at the wheel doing absolute bits for this football club. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise, man. For what he's doing, for the time he's had, since what he's had to work with since he's come in, and who he's had to bring in, he's done incredible things, man. And there he goes over and embraces Eddie Howe. He's got a consolidatory vibe about him there. He knows what it's like, obviously with Cardiff and stuff, to sort of bail out, if you like. And what he's got to do now is focus on his job at hand, not worry about freaking Eddie Howe. He's got to worry about United. Keeping winning, putting ourselves into the top 4 of the league, because that's what we've done, everyone. United, currently now, we are 4th in the league with that victory against Bournemouth. It's done our goal difference absolutely tremendously the world of good as well, because that might be a factor if you think about it. Come the end of the season, I mean, we've got +3 today. Come the end of the season, if you can emphatically beat teams for the 5 games that are left, then that's really going to put us in the position where if it does come down to a goal difference thing come the end of the season, we want it to be favourable. And at the moment, you might think it's silly to look at that, but it's not, because it could come down to the end of the season. Chelsea, currently they've got a game in hand, but they have got a goal difference of only +13. Manchester United's goal difference is +23 right now. So we're improving it. We've got a little bit of way to go to catch Leicester City, whose goal difference is +32. So you think final game of the season, if there's a few goals in it and Manchester United go to Leicester, we're a few points behind like we still are, we're 3 points behind. Let's just say we go to the last game of the season and we beat them 2-0. All of a sudden, we win. We get the position higher above them if there's a few goals difference. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I think the amount of goals, the performance today was absolutely brilliant. You can't really ask for more than that. Let's get into the post-match analysis breakdown of for the show then, lads and lasses. Today, we're going to do it in one video. We're just going to transition into it. So once again, you know, massive shout out to everybody that's tuning in tonight and is watching this game with me. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. And if you're new to this channel, then hit that subscribe button also. And please give it a share, you know, if you can on social media. That definitely helps out tremendously. But right, let's just get into it a little bit then. So, started the game pretty gash-tastically bad, didn't we? If we're being honest, the first opening 20 minutes was very slow for Manchester United. And we saw a defensive error gift Bournemouth an early goal there. 1-0, Stanislas taking it through the legs of Harry Maguire. Freaking Harry Maguire, who got megged. Absolute schoolboy stuff from Harry Maguire by Junior Stanislas. And then David De Gea done it his near post as well. So it wasn't a good start to the game today. Again, it's defensive frailties and defensive individual errors that is actually costing United goals at the moment. Not any sort of opposition absolutely being sensational and playing great creamy football. No, it's us being gash at the back that's doing it. And we saw that again with Slabby Maguire, son. You're an £80 million slab. Sort it out, lad. He has to cut that out of his game. He shouldn't be getting done like that, man. He really shouldn't. And De Gea as well at the near post, sort it out. But in the end, it didn't really matter because luckily we have such attacking talents. We got such great players who can go forward and rip teams open now. 6 months ago, that wasn't the case. 6 months ago, Ollie was really struggling to get the team playing good against teams that we should be beating. Okay, we could sit back and counter and hit the big teams on the break, but we can actually cut the little minnows open, which was a sad sight to see. But at the moment, you know, Ollie, he's totally changed things up. We've got Bruno in the middle. We've got Pogba back in there. And what that does is it just allows you this proper momentum in midfield. You've got Pogba who can give it to Bruno, and likewise, Pogba's great box to box. He can win it back. He can take it forward. He can keep hold of it on the ball for you. He can play in Bruno. He can get forward himself into dangerous areas. He can go wide. You saw that all today from Bruno and Pogba. The great play between them, absolutely amazing to see. And another great performer from me today was Nemanja Matic, who I just thought was one of the most key players in the game, winning things back. The amount of times he won the ball back for us in dangerous positions and kept hold of it for us and threaded a great pass through. Nemanja Matic was absolutely insane. Okay then, lads and lasses, let's get in. Let's get into it then. Let's get into the player ratings. But I just wanted to talk about the general performance, you know. But we'll do that as we go through the players because it was amazing by Ollie. He's just got it bang on. You could have been worried after the first 20 minutes of the game, but the players showed proper character and spirit to fight back into it and go on to do what they did. Like, that's it. We needed a reaction. We needed a response after going 1-0 down. And it's sad that, you know, Bailey almost gave them a way back into the game by doing that stupid freaking chicken-like freaking whatever he's doing. That Conor McGregor freaking, you know, shoulder movement. Don't know what that was all about, but he's given the penalty away, almost allowed them back in. Other than their 2 goals that they scored from our errors, we've split them open, we've bossed them, we've battered them. So I'm actually saying my prediction of 5-0 before the game was actually right. Because the 2 goals, you know, they don't really count, do they? But you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just an amazing rout by Manchester United after going 1-0 down. A great response. Let's get into the team ratings then, lads and lasses. Get involved in the live chat if you're tuning in right now. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love to hear what you all think. And instantly got a PayPal here from Gungshi, Mr. Hugh over in Taiwan. Thank you so much. He says, Ollie's getting it right and putting an end to years of continuous goblinry at Manchester United. Get in there, Ollie, you magnificent baby-faced assassin. I think that pretty much sums up the sentiment of everybody here, apart from maybe some of those Ollie out twats from a while ago who still feel like they have to, you know, die by, with the shield or some shit like that on the shield because they're still doubting Ollie. Even people were reporting saying that there was people on Twitter and social media when Bournemouth scored at the start of the game and we went 1-0 down. They were saying Ollie out and stuff like that coming out the woodwork again. I mean, it's just pitiful. It's just absolutely pitiful that there's that level of fickleness going on around the fan base. But there is. You know, there's a whole bunch of bloody Jessies out there. And I'm not talking about Jesse Lingard. I'm talking about Jessies, man. There's a whole bunch of melters out there who would just flip-flop all over the place. And it's not good, is it? But anyway, thank you so much for that, Gung Shi. Really appreciate that, mate. I do think United are back on track. Ollie's got us doing amazing things. Let's get into the team ratings then. So David De Gea's made a couple of good saves. He did have that error in the first part of the game, mostly Maguire's fault, but still, David De Gea had to do better at the near post there to deny Stanislas that shot. And what he's done is he's been a part of another error with Harry Maguire. It's a double daymare from both of them. Double daymare all over the place. So I can't give him much more, even though he made a couple of good saves later on. It was more about the attacking intensity of the team that did the business for United today. And for that reason, I'm going to give David De Gea a 5 out of 10. Now, I may be a little bit harsh, but that first near goal opportunity, I can't be seeing him doing that again. It's just poor, man. You can't be getting caught at the near post like that if you're a keeper of David De Gea's quality. But look, maybe he just wasn't expecting Slabby Maguire to have such a melt job at the back. Let's talk about Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Once again, so dependable. His tackles are crazy. His limbs are unbelievable. His ability to stop a man, his ability to get a lunge in, his ability to intercept, his ability to block, every single aspect you want to be a defender, a defender needs, Aaron Wan-Bissaka possesses. And today was another Mr. Dependable performance from him. 7.5 out of 10 from me today. Didn't put a foot wrong, solid as a damn rock, and put a couple of nice balls in, and just generally was very good. Is it his best performance of the season? No, but it's still Mr. Dependable. It's not him making the errors. You see Slabby Maguire, £80 million, making errors almost every other week, to be fair. Luckily, it's not cost us recently. But Wan-Bissaka's so dependable, man. My player of this season so far, I get 7.5. The defenders then. Let's talk about them. I'm going to have to rate 3 today, centre-backs-wise, because Harry Maguire started the game. He had a nightmare getting done up by Stanislas. Proper shit defending. Left an absolute gaping chasm for him to put the ball through, and it's just pitiful. Shouldn't be getting done like that, an £80 million defender. So that's piss poor. After that, he's done great. After that, he actually did some really good challenges, got himself in there. There was a couple of poor moments in the game, though, from him. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give him a 5.5. I'll give him a 5.5 because I think he did largely make up for it latterly in the game. But yeah, just a couple of ropey moments, man, including that first one getting done. Victor Lindelof, I thought, was much more solid in the first half, but was taken off at half-time. Not sure if he's picked up a knock or anything. Bit of a surprise by Ole Gunnar doing that and bringing Bailey on, because when does he ever do that at half-time? Especially when there's no real reason. So he must have picked up a knock or something. But Bailey came on. And obviously had that nightmare giving that penalty away. So, and generally was good after that, but United were just attacking and cutting them open, so he didn't have a lot to do. So I'm going to give Bailey a 5, because what he actually did influencing the game was not the most positive when he come on. And Victor Lindelof, I'm going to give him a 7, because I thought he was okay, I thought he was solid, and he's gone off at half-time, so there you go, he didn't really do too much wrong. Left-back, Luke Shaw, good going forward, not as good as the last game, but good going forward, caused them all sorts of problems again, overlapping at times, and just solid defensively as well, Luke Shaw. So to me, he gets another 7 out of 10. So there's the back line done. Midfield-wise then, let's talk about Nemanja Matic. Once again, this Serbian Terminator will not lie down. I used to think he was like the original Arnie Schwarzenegger T-100 Terminator from the first Terminator movie. But we are quickly finding out he's actually a T-1000 liquid metal over endoskeleton, or whatever it's called, frickin' beast here. You know what I mean? Like the Robert Patrick in the second one with the frickin' running. He's like that, man. He's fluid. He's all over these fucking like that, like Robert Patrick, man, in the Terminator 2. And he's fluid. And I've never thought I'd see the day. I thought he was a static, come with me if you want to live type dude. He's not. He's actually fluid like the T-1000. So fair play to our Serbian Terminator there. Because he was, again, majestic, winning stuff back, getting the team away, lovely balls forward. Sure, a couple of loose passes from Matic today. But generally, wow, what a defensive, destructive performance. What a calming influence. What a creative influence at times. Giving it to the necessary players. Playing Luke Shaw down the left. Giving it to Pogba. Giving it to Bruno. Matic was basically flawless today again. So you may disagree with me, but I'm giving him an 8.5 out of 10. Because he sticks out in my mind as being one of the biggest freaking influencers in the game, Robert freaking Patrick, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Pogba Pogba next to him. Pogba absolutely pulled the strings as well. You know, fantastic from him today. Just solid. Just allowed our forward line and Bruno to do absolutely everything. Did he influence the game as much as some of the previous games? Maybe not as much, but he was still, you know, pretty pivotal in what United did. Taking defence into attack, threading those balls through, pulling the strings from deep line playmaker. You know, all the aspects that we love about Paul Pogba were on display again today. So I'm just loving the consistency we're starting to see from Pogba. We're starting to see him do it regularly for United. The quality's never been in doubt. It's about the consistency, and since coming back into the team after lockdown, he has been one of the best players. So to me, he gets an 8 out of 10 today. I thought he was damn solid. Maybe that's a little bit high, actually. 7.5. We give Pogba a 7.5. Bruno Fernandez, man. Candidate for man of the match. Pulled the strings. Got the assists. Threaded the balls through. Scored an unbelievable free kick right out the top drawer. I mean, another candidate for man of the match. What can you say? He's bossed it. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 tonight. It's another amazing performance by Bruno Fernandez. And let's just talk about him for a minute, because this man's come in from Sporting Lisbon in January. It's been a long drawn out process. He's come in to a struggling United side, and he's literally changed our fortunes around, it seems, almost on his own. Now, I know you can't say that, but what was the difference before? Why couldn't we cut teams open? Why weren't we getting our forward line players away properly? Why were Martial and Rashford and these guys so ineffective before we had Bruno Fernandes? Why is that? Why is that? I think it's because we just didn't have the right player in the midfield, along with, you know, Pogba or Matic or whoever you put in there. We didn't have that true leader, that orchestrator, that creator, that somebody who can be a catalyst and split opposition teams open. We didn't have that player. And that's a massive player to not have. But now we've got him. Now we've got him, lads and lasses. Look at how he's playing in that role for Manchester United, orchestrating things. We call him the harpist. The harpist, because he pulls the strings for United. And that's exactly what he did again today. Not only that, that free kick he scored was absolutely top draw. Really, you know, difficult to get it up and down real quick like that across. It was just a little lovely bit of trickery and execution on that one. Perfectly placed. He's got it all. He's got the technique. He's got the leadership qualities. He's got the character. He's got the bottle. He's got the intensity. He's got the desire, motivation. He's got it all. He even looks like a freaking pirate. I love it. So, yeah, me mateys, it's a good old day for United. I'm loving Bruno Fernandes at the football club. Rating-wise, got to give him a 9 out of 10. Then let's talk about the players in front of him, lads and lasses. Let me know if you guys agree and disagree with me, by the way, about any of these. Obviously, not everybody's going to agree. You have to remember as well, like, I am not just sitting down and watching the game non-stop. I'm reading comments out. I'm trying to keep this whole show afloat. So sometimes I miss little bits and bobs. So, you know, but this is my general feeling and opinion of the game. Over on the left-hand side, I thought Rashford was very, very good again. Influential in terms of just creating, in terms of being a nightmare for them and running at defenders, causing them problems. Again, it wasn't one of his most shining performances, but let's talk about that penalty moment, because he's slotted away a penalty at a ridiculously important time. It's 1-1. He's held his bottle, and he's slotted away a fantastic penalty pass Ramsdale. So, you know, it wasn't a standout performance. He didn't take the headlines today. He didn't get on the score sheet multiple times or score a worldie like Martial or whatnot. But what he did do was harry and work his socks off down that left-hand side, bring others into play throughout the entire game, switch over to the right, switch over to the left. They're doing that. He's worked his freaking socks off. Marcus Rashford gets an 8. He gets an 8 out of 10 for me today. You know, that penalty moment, very important moment in the game as well to give us the lead. So he gets a 10. He gets an 8, sorry. Now, over on the other side then, we've done Bruno, we've done Rashford. Let's talk about Mason Greenwood, baby. Anyway, Mason Greenwood's the freaking man. He's not even a man though, is he? He's basically still a little boy. But that's what's messed up and awesome about it. This kid is 18 years of age, lads and lasses. You just give it a season or two and this kid's going to be already competing for freaking Ballon d'Ors. Who does what Mason Greenwood does as a young man? He's come into the team. He's been gifted a few opportunities. He's taken all of them. He's basically fought his own way into contention for this side just by his own performances on the pitch. Nothing else. He's not been gifted opportunities for any reason other than when he plays, he performs. And look at that goal, man. Look at the first goal. He's got one opportunity at a pivotal time in the game for United. Do or die. What does he do? He does. He does. And he performs and he gets the ball in the back of the net. And he sticks it in there. And even though Ramsdale gets a glove to it, there's too much power on it. He's got the technique. He's got the precision. He's got the poise. He's got everything, Mason Greenwood, that a young footballer would want. Compare him to Lionel Messi. Compare him to Van Persie, your Rooneys, your Falcaos, your Neymars, your freaking Michael Owens, your whoever, your teenage prodigies you want to name. Whoever. Compare him to all of them. Look at their career up until this point when he's 18 years of age, and he holds up with all of them. I think he's had 8 starts for Manchester United in the Premier League now, in his whole career. 8 starts in his whole career, and he's got 8 goals in the Premier League this season. I mean, he's a freaking absolute lunatic, this kid. Just give it time and this kid's going to be special. He's already unbelievably special. And his second goal was one of the most ridiculous goals I've ever seen as well. The guy's just got it. You know, whatever it is, the X factor, the it factor, that little bit extra special, whatever you want to say, he's just got that little bit extra compared to most people his age, hasn't he? And wow, he's just, given Ole Gunnar Solskjaer exactly what we were missing. We were looking for that player on the right-hand side that's capable of performing for United, that's capable of playing players in, that has the intelligence that can create, that can score. He can do it all. And he's ready-made for United at 18 years of age to come in there. So even if we didn't get Sancho, which obviously I still want, Greenwood's going to be absolutely amazing for us. In terms of the performance today by Greenwood, I've got to give him my man of the match, and I'm going to give him a 9.5. And the reason for that is, you might say, oh, well, he didn't do as much as Bruno in terms of getting assists or pulling the strings as much. But you know what he did? He's 18. He's dragged us back into the lead with his first goal, that chance, which he's taken. And the second, he doesn't get many opportunities, but he's taken them all. He's got like 100% accuracy rate. It seems like it. Obviously, it can't be that. But it almost seems like everything he touches goes in or turns to gold. And not only that, he's got the vision and intelligence to play lovely football and interplay with his teammates around him at 18. So, to me, he's my man of the match today. You might disagree. You might think maybe, whoever, Martial, Pogba, Matic, Bruno, whatever. But for me, it's Mason Greenwood. I'm going to give him a 9.5. And then Tony Martial up top there, working his socks off throughout. Maybe there was a couple of moments in the game where he could have done a bit better, wading offside and stuff like that. Needs to work a little bit more still on his position and his runs and things like that. But man, it's all coming together for Anthony Martial at centre forward. Number 9. How has he performed over the season? Well, you have to say the first half of the season was okay. It was good at times. It was great at times, but it wasn't consistent enough. But since coming back into the team, since having Bruno behind and Pogba in the side and these guys, it's got a lot better. And he's actually taken his tally to, I think it's about 15 league goals now for the season, which is pretty damn respectable. And 4 or 5 of those have come in the last few games. So he's getting better, man. He's looking like he's in some good form. And today I've got to give him a good solid 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10, actually, because that goal that he scored was absolutely amazing. He could have played Luke Shaw in down the left for an overlapping run, but he elected to pop inside and curl one in to the top right-hand corner. Come on, my son! Tony Martial scores again! Oh! Anyway, those are my player ratings, lads and lasses. Do you agree or disagree? Obviously, I'm just plucking them out of here. And like I say, these are my opinions. Some people get militant, say, what are you on about giving freaking David De Gea a 5? Look, this is just how I'm calling it. People had an issue in the last game that I said Rashford and Martial got a 6. Well, look, Rashford and Martial did get a 6 in the last game because I had to give them that because I gave Bruno a 9. And he scored 2 freaking, it's like there has to be a balance here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do it as correctly as possible. Aaron Homeyard comments and says, Greenwood, Van Persie, I give him 10 out of 10. Mate, fair play to you. You can't really go wrong with that. I mean, it's not far off. I mean, what he touched turned to gold. Any opportunities he had, he banged them in. You can't really do more than that. Thank you, Eddie A. He says, 100% pig. Thank you very much, Eddie A. True Metal Casma says, Greenwood can play as a true striker. This is what I love about Greenwood, and this is what I love about getting Sancho in. There's a lot of people saying, well, Greenwood, his progression might be halted if we get Sancho, and that's true to a degree. But Greenwood can play right mid, CAM, he can play left mid, he can play, obviously, wings, and he can play striker. So why the hell wouldn't he still get a lot of game times? He's going to be versatile, he's going to be used here and there. I'd still like to see him get 15 starts next season in the Premier League and then play a whole bunch of games as a sub and in other competitions. We don't want to bring him on too soon, but I want him to play 15 times next year, starting in the Premier League. And he'll probably get that. Players have knocks here and there. If Rashford picks up a knock, he can go on the left. If Bruno picks up a knock, he can go in the middle. If Martial picks up a knock, he can go up top. He can come on as a sub wherever. player. He's going to get game time even if Sancho comes in. So I think it's good to actually do that. We don't want a Michael Owen situation where you burn him out too young. Even if his goal tonight was just like Michael Owen's, that second goal that he scored was amazing. Oh, absolutely mangasmic. Right, let's get into your comment section then, lads and lasses. I want to hear from a whole bunch of you legends. Thank you to you all for watching and tuning in tonight and just generally getting involved. After this, there's going to be a little compilation of the watch along. That's what I'm going to do for tonight because, like I say, it's my 5-year anniversary with my missus. Shout out to missus, love you missus and all that. And it's going to be, just cringes to be out saying this shit on the internet. But anyway, yeah, love you, all know that. Thank you for putting up with me. But anyway, 5 years it is today. So I'm going to get on and hang out with her tonight, and then we are going to anyway, let me read your super chats out. Ruddy Can't Game says Wolves' new kit looks like cow's hide. Mate, I mean, I haven't seen it, to be honest with you, Ruddy, but I mean, that's funny, to be fair. But they're actually really good. Wolves are in the mix this season, aren't they? You know, they're on the same points, or they were on the same points as us before we've won today and battered Bournemouth 5-2 and got the result, which puts us 3 points ahead of them. They've got a game in hand. It puts us in the top 4 in front of Chelsea right now. Of course, they do have a game in hand. But man, it's amazing, isn't it? Aniket Mohan says, missed the game, heard it was lit. You missed a cracker there, Aniket. You've got to watch out for the highlights. Super David says Lingardinho is a proven Ballon d'Or winner. In an alternate reality, Lingard may be one of the best players in the world, but not in this one. Mzar comments, congrats, man. Thank you so much, Mzar. Much appreciated for that. Yeah, really great win for United tonight. Can't really ask for more than that. A clean sheet would have been nice, and we would have got a clean sheet if it wasn't for 2 defensive errors. So we got to cut that out. It's not all positive. You know, a better team at the end of the day, a better team than Bournemouth, would have punished us. They would have punished us more in that game. So we've got to just understand that we're a little bit fortunate that they didn't take some of their other chances, and they're a little bit fortunate that they are a bit vulnerable at the moment, and we could stretch and we could cut them open at will, because that's what we did, especially second half. We just ragged them silly. Aaron Homeyard says, good game today, Piggo. Great stream and congratulations on your 5th anniversary, mate. Thank you so much for that, Aaron Homeyard. Very, very kind of you, my friend. Yeah, I don't know how she puts up with the pig, but she has done for a whole 5 years now, which is pretty nuts. Mrs. P says, love you and all of that too. Proud of you. Lotus Biscoff session later. That sounds messed up, like we're into sploshing or something, love. What are you doing? We're not into that shit. Honestly, making it sound like we're going to be coating each other in Lotus Biscoff now, just because I said one bullshit thing to JP earlier. Bradley LaBelle, how you doing, Bradley? He says, I'm eating crow when it comes to Matic. The guy is a new player. I give him 9. Mate, fair play to you, man. He was a candidate for man of the match as well. Like I said, I was so impressed with how he won the ball back countlessly, tirelessly working for us. Deep, whether it was deep or whether it was further up the pitch, he was so instrumental. So I really thought he was one of the best players out there again. And I agree with you, man. I'm eating crow on him too, because for a long time I thought he was absolutely useless. He didn't look up for it, but I'm putting all that down to Jose Mourinho now. I actually am, because Matic is a new player under Solskjaer, like a lot of the other players too, like Fred, for instance. Nice to see him play, of course, today. You know, we were able to make some changes, got the business done. Let's talk about the selection. Ollie going strong. He knows his first 11 now, doesn't he? He knows the team he wants to put out there, and that's the team. That's the team he wants to play. And it's performing at the moment for him. So you can't change a winning team. Whether or not there's a little knock here and there or an injury here and there, and might have to adjust. But I think we all know what Solskjaer's best team is right now. And opposition teams coming up, they might too, but you have to stop them. David Srinivasan says Sancho doesn't look that worth 100 million now. I don't know. I mean, he looks absolutely class, to be fair. If you look at his stats in the Bundes, it is pretty insane. He is only 19. He does look good for England. I think he's got a huge future ahead of him. But I don't know how much valuation-wise United are prepared to pay. Paul Lucas comments, things are looking up for us. Great run. Very much so, Paul Lucas. Lots of games unbeaten now. 15 or 16, one of them. And we're doing really good in all competitions. Still in the Europa, still in the FA Cup. Clawing our way up to 4th place now in the Premier League. Leapfrogging Chelsea for the time being anyway. They got a game in hand. It's all in our hands, you know. If we beat Leicester last game of the season, if we increase our rate of goals a bit like we have been doing and get the goal difference up, then we could finish 3rd. We really could. So let's see what happens here, lads and lasses. But it's all positive around the club at the minute. Great performance, says Derek Jason. The boys have been brilliant, only for De Gea's mistake, but a great game, great enthusiasm and physicality. I'm in love with Bruno. Yeah, Maguire and De Gea's mistake and Bailey's mistake too. We have to say they're the negatives out of the game, but everything else is spot on. JP with a super chat. Thank you, JP. He says 5 years, 5 goals, and top 5. Lots of 5s there, JP, and a 5er. Thank you so much, JP, for that, my friend. Nice one. We'll get a little bit of the bubbly with that one. Ryan Burberspin 9, thank you so much. Sheeta Boy says, first time in a long time we've gone 1-0 down and felt confident we would still win. Thank God Mourinho is in our past. So true, mate. Jose used to bring clubs onto us to try and hit them on the counter, and then we'd end up going 1-0 down, and the game plan would go to shit. Whereas Ollie, at least we are trying to get at teams and penetrate them. And now we've got players like Greenwood, players like Bruno, Matic coming back into it, Pogba coming back into it. In their best form, we're looking fantastic. We're looking like we can rip anybody open. So watch out, everyone. Watch out, everyone. Ted Zavala thinks Chelsea will lose. Well, let's hope so. Thank you, the Collective Force. He says, happy anniversary, you two. Thank you so much to everybody with all your nice comments there. Collective Force says, Pigsy, move to the left a bit so we can see a glimpse of Giggsy. All right, okay, hang on. Yeah, let's just have a look. So we got Ryan Giggsy over the shoulder there, son. There's Giggsy. Giggsy sitting, chilling and killing in the dressing room with all the old United shirts there. I do like this background. I'm glad. I think the green screen's held out tonight as well, lads and lasses, and it's not a complete pile of wank. But there we have it, lads and lasses. 5-2 against the Scummers. Well, they're not. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? You know, but you know what I mean. Good luck to them. Good luck to Bournemouth. I want them to stay up. Actually, I do. You know, it's not a million miles from where I live, and they're a nice team. If you know what I mean. They're a bit dirty tonight. Actually, Jefferson Lerma could have broken Martial's leg, the twat. But no, Bournemouth. You know, Eddie Howe. I like him. He's a good manager, and I hope they stay up. I'm just saying that. But United tonight smashed them to bits. Ratface Bamiyang says, can Greenwood header? You know what? We haven't seen too much of it, but I think maybe he has had a goal with his head. But I'm not sure, actually, if I've seen that. But he doesn't really need to with all the other abilities that he's got. Ilya United says, this game needs to finish 10-2. Well, it could have finished more, couldn't it? There was actually an incident where Rashford appeared to be onside, and it wasn't given as a goal for United, so maybe it could have at least finished 6-2. But we'll take the 5-2 all day long, my friends. Gungshi, thank you so much, Gungshi. He says, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Pig. Hope the next 5 years are even better. Thank you so much, Gunga. Shout out to you, lad. Shout out to Collective Force, Illy United, Ice Queen Gaming as well. Says, good stream, Pig. Thank you so much, Dawn. Hey, and Dawn, you're going to be disappointed, love, but you will be on the next video, okay? I promise you that's it. I'm updating it after this freaking video as well. I'm going to put the new credits on there with you and a couple of other legends that need added. So just, yeah, you will be on there, I promise. But thank you very much. Anybody else who wants to become a channel member, you can by clicking that join button, and you can become a channel member if you want to. You can also support the show on Patreon. Probably need to get a few more Patreons, not going to lie. You know, we haven't got very many Patreons. If we're going to try and do this, probably need a few more Patrons. So if you haven't been a Patron yet, consider clicking the link in the description and supporting this channel by being a patron of the channel on patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. Shout out to everyone who does do that, and anybody who's not on there at the moment on the end credits will be added very, very shortly. Yeah, Gungshi's a legend. Wallace Moncoy Stewart, thank you so much, you legend as well. Says, happy anniversary. Thank you, my friend. JP, absolute legend. Ice Queen Gaming, really appreciate it. Derek Jason says, happy anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Pig. All the best in life. Stay blessed and safe forever. Thank you so much. What lovely words, Derek Jason, my friend. Same to you, mate. David Srinivasan with a super chat says SGD £1 or something. I don't know. But whatever that is, David, you're a freaking hero, mate. Thank you, David, for the super chat at the end. Getting in here, lad. Oh, it's a mangasm situation all over the floor. We're going to freaking mangasm all over the ceiling, all over the wall. Who cares? It's mangasm time. William Hoy says, we are on fire. United's on fire. Social's on fire. Mate, we're seriously on fire. We are. Eddie A, thank you, mate. Says, have a nice evening. Cameron Ketch. Cheers, Cameron, for getting in it. Can you all do us a massive favour, actually, lads? There's 90 of you still in here at the end. You know what makes a big difference to the YouTube algorithm? It's smashing that thumbs up button. It's also coming back after this video's finished and commenting. That's how they work it out. Get a comment on it. Let me know what you guys think about the performance. Who were your standout players? What were your player ratings? What do you think this means for Ollie? Anything. Have your say. Come back. I want to hear from you, lads, on that. So if you're the type of person that tunes in for these watch-alongs and watches the watch-along and gets involved in the live chat and then does one at the end, just come back once it's finished processing or in a bit and comment in the not live comments, and that will sort us right out. So thank you very much, everybody that does that and helps us out with the YouTube algorithm too, because we're, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp. Anyway, guys, I'm going to pretty much wrap this video up now, lads and lasses, and really appreciate you all stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, whatever you're doing. I'm sure you will if you're a United fan, because that it's just made everybody happy. It's brought the belief back. Not that that game, you know, individually against Bournemouth, but just the fact we're consistently doing it now and scoring many goals. It's amazing. Matthias Emmanuel with a super chat. Thank you, Matthias. He says, first things first, Greenwood is amazing. I've been saying for years that Matic is good. He is so underrated while Fred is overrated. I used to rate him. Fair play to you, son. Yeah, I mean, look, Fred did really well before lockdown. At most, he's always just going to be like a squad player. A great utility player. A really great player, actually. But not as like a first-team starter in my book. He probably never will be that. Or should be that in United. Because United should have a real top-class starting 11. You know, Matic, I thought the same. I thought he was maybe past it a little while ago, but there's no doubt in a few years ago, Matic was top class. When he was at Chelsea, he's been one of the best players in the league in his position a couple of times, I think. And when you're talking about somebody like Matic getting older, it does make a difference, but he was never really about like being a sprinty, fast player or anything. He's slowing down a little bit, but you wouldn't have known that today because he was just all over the place. So yeah, I agree. Matic was sensational. Right then, guys, I think we're going to end this one here. I think we'll wrap this video up. Really has been a pleasure doing the commentary and the watch along today with you legends. So thanks to everybody that's watched it and got involved with your comments throughout in the live chat. Great banter with a lot of you. Thank you for just being so warm and welcoming to other people who get in here as well. Obviously, they're all not just United fans, but this is what I want this channel to be. I want it to be a community where people can come from all ages, walks of life, religions, creeds, beliefs, whatever, and come together in the community of football to discuss the beautiful game and the team that we love and the sport that we love. And that is ultimately what we have achieved on this channel. And I'd like to keep it that way. So thank you so much to everybody that does make it so warm and such a fun environment in the chat and all that good stuff. Right then, you bloody legends. We are going to wrap it up then. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning into the watch along. It's a win for United. It's so positive. It's an amazing result. And we keep the steam trainer rolling. We are coming for them. We're coming for Leicester City. We could potentially finish third this season. If I had to put my hat down in the ring right now and make a choice in this selection, I would say we will finish third this season. Because look at the run-ins that we've got and they've got. And we still got to play Leicester last game of the season. I think Fat Frank's Chelsea will slip up once or twice between the end and the end. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Come on, United, get in there, you absolute freaking lunatics. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the wheel, doing the business, got United back to where we freaking should be. We are on the freaking hunt for top freaking 3, baby. And next season we'll be on the hunt for that title, lads and lasses. That's right. We're freaking back. You heard it here first. Well, you probably didn't actually have loads of people being saying that, but you know what I mean. We're freaking back. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Shout out JP, Ratface, Illy United, Paul Lucas, Collective Force, Ultra Whizboy, Matthias Emmanuel, Derek Jason, Mrs. P, Jarvis Cocker, Gungshi, Min Sentan, Big God Bob, Neil Duffin, Devil of a Red. Who else is in here? Jarvis Cocker, Ultra Whizboy, Gungers, freaking Matty the Rushmeister. First Class Gamer, William Hoy, David Srinivasan, everybody else. Thank you so much for watching. Illy United, Big Nut 647, Illy United, Ren Chan, and everybody else. Hey, have a great evening, you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Come back in a few minutes and have your say on anything we've discussed and anything that's happened in this game today. I'll see you on the next one. This is The Pig. Thank you for watching, and come on, United. We are freaking back. Right, lads, I'm going to go have a nice anniversary evening. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great evening. See you soon. Pig and hen. Oops. Come on, my son. Get in there, you beauty. 5-2 against the Cherries. We've mashed them in. Beautiful. Absolutely sensational. This is for the Patreon legends, all the people that support this channel on Patreon. Link in the description if you want to help out and support this show. You can do so by becoming a patron on Patreon. I think it's $2 a month to start. So what's freaking $2? You probably lose $2 down the sofa every day, people. Just what is it? Might as well go sign up and support the pig. And also, tier 2 channel members, you can join on YouTube for channel membership. Gets you a bunch of emojis and some cool stuff too. So check it out. The details are on there if you just click join next to the subscribe button. But once again, if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe and follow us on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD or Flying Pig United on various platforms. Have a great evening, everyone. United march on. United currently sat top 4. Oh yeah, it's absolutely freaking awesome. Right, guys, this is the pig signing out. Have a great evening. Stay classy and come on, United.